Alrighty, so welcome back, D&D time. Let's see here. Going live, getting ready to do this stuff. Let's see what they're doing over here. Hopefully we don't jump into some weirdness. But I think we might jump into some weirdness. No, it's not weird. Alright, hey guys.
Hey, hello.
Greetings, Padawans.
You were so concerned.
You know. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Oh yeah.
It might be scary in this room, who knows?
So anyways, and then I removed it and I realized I didn't have enough... wait, what?
Happy to be here.
Is that everybody? Stormcaller's here? Yeah, Stormcaller's here too. Alright. Hello. So, you guys left on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
How could you?
How could I?
Blame you.
Well, you know, carefully. So I'll read that back to you again, and then we can move from there and see what everybody wants to do. So again, you guys open the doors, and the stench of death hangs heavy in the air. Someone is really loud. That's Derwood. All right. Stench of death hangs heavy in the air of this dusty, pillared hall, which has a dark, soot-stained fireplace on the east end. A deep alcove in the south wall contains a dais, atop which rests a limestone throne, flanked by granite statues of dwarf warriors. Between the throne and the fireplace is a hallway with stairs that are leading upwards. So, what do you guys want to do?
Close the door.
Close the door and run? All right. I mean, she's the only one piping up, so I mean, I guess that's what's happening.
I thought we closed the door.
Close the
Why
door.
Are we closing the door? Did we just smell death and close the door? Is that what
We
happened
smelled
here?
death and we ran.
It's stinky in here.
I feel like they don't even close it, they just run and they leave me behind.
I mean, Stormcaller's curious. There's a smell of death and statues.
What if the
Better, right?
worse?
Yeah?
I mean, I would simply suggest that some of us are not quite ready for this fight. I mean, if it smells like death, I can only assume there may be more ghouls.
She says as she's going to close the doors.
I'm not going to close the doors. I'm staying at the end of the other room where I have been. I'm commanding somebody else to close the doors from a very safe distance.
From a very safe yet, you know, slightly cowardly 20 feet away.
30.
Oh.
As far as I can possibly walk away from the scent of death is where I am.
There you
I'm
go.
about 60 feet away. Notice how it got bigger every time I said it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
Did you just ask me if I noticed it was bigger? Alright. So again, you're on the left side, kind of middle of the map, just south of the room with 4 pillars. There, for anybody who has a map. So yeah, are we agreeing that we're turning around and leaving?
Yes.
Or why not? I guess we're turning around.
You bravely ran away.
Close the door.
I say let's at least regroup. Let's get a game plan going. Let's heal up. Let's find out what we're actually going to be doing.
I see.
Naila slowly edges back out of that hallway with the door again, and then from the other room, she's like, maybe we should open the portcullis now.
Again with the edging. Alright, so. To open the portcullis, huh?
I close the doors to the room of death, and I follow the rest of the party.
What is up with my captions? What the hell are they looking at? That is...
You have like a nice little ad in the bottom corner.
I know, right? There we go. Fixed it. Weird. So, you guys have retreated to the previous room there. Regrouped.
Fallen back.
Fallen back. I heard a suggestion of a portcullis. So is anybody going to second that, or?
I think we should have a way out if something happens in that room when we go back.
Okay, and about how are you going to be doing that?
With we found that lever earlier, right, Naila?
Yes. Naila could go back alone. Just pull the thing.
Being all stealthy.
Yeah, be real quiet-like, since the smell of death has followed us from the room, and I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan. You want to roll a stealth?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Many things.
I was going to say, she asks knowing full well many, many things.
That's an 18.
All right, yes, you are able to make your way back there. No real problems at all because, well, you killed pretty much everything on the way in the first way. So you are now standing at the lever, as you called it. It's a winch, but, you know.
Right, sure.
Nonetheless, a good winch every now and then.
Can I round it up or whatever by myself?
Yeah! One moment.
Stormcaller, remembering that there are 2 wrenches on either side.
Yes.
Follow. After a moment of Naila disappearing, Stormcaller's like, "Or 2."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely were.
And it's going to try and get to the other one, since she probably can't see Naila.
Right, yes. And so the other one, taking the same route just means you have to go up the stairs. You know, make your way across the dead spiders that you already dealt with. Excuse me, back down the stairs on the other side. But you're able to make it there as well. Again, considering you dealt with everything. There is a winch on either side. The idea behind the winch is to make it easier to pull up. So it's not necessarily a feat of strength for the two of you to lower the portcullis there. And so after a good 10-15 minutes, the rest of the group, you hear and get the idea that there's quite the giant portcullis grate being lowered down, that they've succeeded in their task there. At about that time, from the portcullis itself, someone else, Raeen, who we have not talked to in a little bit, you notice that the area that you've been scouring for a place to find alone to yourself to study, the big gate that was barring your way in before is now lowered mysteriously.
Definitely was not there before. I should probably check it out. You know, makes sense.
Okay, so go ahead.
I want to check it out.
All right, so yes, you approach the portcullis, and well, it is indeed fully lowered now at this point. Up ahead of you, you don't see too much except for 2 large doors, roughly 50 feet ahead of you.
Well, I mean, I can read these later. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I want to go through the doors.
Okay, so at about this time... what?
See if I can go through the doors.
Right. So at about this time, Naila and Stormcaller, you finished lowering the portcullis. I'm assuming you're heading back to the group?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, about the time you guys make it back into the main room, inside of the rest of the group, the entire group sees the northern doors opening, the main entrance into the entire fortress itself. And passing through, you see what looks to be a humanoid bird that most of you recognize, but Stormcaller, you don't quite recognize who this is.
She seems very confused about this sudden development and draws her great axe uncertain.
Hey gosh, hi. I'm Raeen. I know them. I don't know you, but I know them, and I think they know you. That's my guess. Yes?
I don't know who she is.
Stormcaller, she's with us. You can put your axe down.
Alright.
No. Welcome back. You're a sight for sore eyes. It's been a while.
What, couple hours? Day? I don't...
A day.
Yeah, a day.
Fighting we did, it's still... we missed you.
mean,
Yeah, I could have
okay,
used some
thanks.
berries earlier.
Wow, we just missed how useful you were, apparently, my dear.
Oh yes, I was very useful. Oh, you missed my berries, wasn't it? God damn it.
No,
God,
never. Of
Berry?
course not.
Well, one of us might have almost died. I'll just leave it at that.
You were fine.
You weren't gonna die. You ran away. You were perfectly safe.
Besides, one of you was already on fire.
Yeah, you didn't even catch on fire. Come on.
Boy.
How would I caught on fire?
Well, you know,
This is
some
what
of us
happens when I leave.
don't know where to aim the cannon. Listen, fur is pretty flammable. Anyway.
Fought a group of orcs, and I was shot with the flamethrower, so that was the thing.
I wonder who that idiot was.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
will never know.
Anyways, to the task at hand. What are we doing now?
We should probably investigate the death room.
I don't know. I
Well,
was thinking
then
maybe
let's-
somebody should heal.
Somebody.
I'm sorry,
Somebody.
Can you guys catch me up? There's a death room?
I mean, it
Ah.
sounds like
We'll
that
take you
definitely
there.
might be a little bit of an exaggeration. No one that we know of has died in said room. But we did see a bunch of ghouls earlier, so there's a possibility that there's like the Walking Dead. But you know. And
We'll
it's
take you
never
there if you heal me.
We opened the door, and the smell of death came out. And then the
Yeah.
smarter of our party decided that perhaps we should close that door and walk away.
Again,
I
really?
say we could have
Yeah.
taken them.
I
That maybe.
I mean, we'll have to go in eventually. I do agree. We can't call the place safe if there's a room that smells like death, and we don't know what's inside of it.
True.
However, I'm just not sure that we want to face it right this very second while some of us are quite seriously wounded.
I
That
mean,
would
I
be
can
me.
get some berries for you, but that's the best I can help with.
I mean, I can try to redo what I did last time.
Oh yeah, because that worked out so well for us.
The
You
flamethrower?
lived, didn't you?
Well, we can take a quick break and you can eat some bread or
Yeah.
slap some herbs on it and call it a day, and then we can investigate the death room. Sounds good?
I
could
think
perhaps
some
go-
berries would suffice.
I was gonna say some of us aren't able to use any more heal dice.
No.
I was going to suggest that there is a room where there used to be beds that does seem pretty safe that perhaps we could rest.
You want to sleep here for 8 hours?
Right?
So you want to sleep in here for 8 hours with the death room?
Listen, I forget that some of these people have to sleep for quite a long time.
Including her.
Alright.
That's
Just
quite
gonna stay
important.
quiet.
Okay. So, you have a few options. You can take a short rest and heal as you have been, using some hit dice if you have them, spells if you need to, so on and so forth. Or retreat, or however you wish to go forward. But we need a decision, so.
I used bow range, just cast Good Berry, which I think is our best option right now. Since I am out of heal dice.
Again, I can heal you.
Well, then heal him.
Well, he refused.
I didn't refuse.
Jesus.
Bicker like younglings.
Right?
Oh my gosh. I take it you
You
haven't
could
been
just-
here for long.
Here's your
Leave
adventures.
Thanks,
Derwood
bud.
here where it's safer and the rest of us go forward.
We're not doing that.
Not abandoning her.
Remember the last time we split up? No, thank you.
I don't know, nothing happened to me.
Yeah, it worked out for you. Not so much.
Some of us don't know what happened the last time we split up.
That's true.
Honestly,
Two of
forget
us,
if
to
I
be
know.
exact.
Character, I honestly
Really want
forget.
to tell her now.
You don't.
Maybe
Okay,
we
cool.
should tell Raeen and Stormcaller what happened.
Maybe we should not do that here right now.
Are you
I
the Walking
say-
Dead or something? Is there a
Derwood?
lich in addition to the
What
dragon?
happened to healing me?
leave this story for another time, and we should come up with a solution.
I think our solution is someone heals me.
Okay, well, here, take some berries.
But how many did you produce?
I produced 10, and I don't know how much health you have.
Do I just add my HP?
Yeah, just add 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
She shoves a handful of them down your face.
Well, I'm gonna eat. Okay, so yeah.
I have a quick logistic question. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think my hit points were at like 50 something last game, but now they're at 60. I think I forgot to update somewhere to my. Don't know if there's been a logistical issue.
I see that.
It should be right on average though.
Yeah, if you just try to add a hit point, or add temporary hit points, add 3 temporary hit points to yourself, see what happens.
I see you at 43 with an additional 6 temporary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
You're good.
It's just not
Yeah.
in D&D yet. Cool. I just wanted to make sure because that
Yep.
would be complicated later.
Yeah. Oh no.
Now I feel comfortable going to the deck room.
They don't need to coexist.
I'm not raging right now, so I don't have temp hit.
Oh, they go away. They don't. Leave.
Yeah. They go away after she's raging. Okay. So, is everybody sufficiently healed and caught up?
Yeah, good enough for
If
now.
you feel up to it now, Derwood, then I suppose we could go forward.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I really don't like this.
Stormcaller, do you need any help?
You're not gonna get hit, Naila. You just hide in the shadows and shoot from there.
Don't remind me.
I am much more concerned about you than I am about me.
Leave.
Because then she would be the only target. So.
Telling my secrets.
Shh.
Trust me, I know all too well.
Oh, yes.
Oh, why do you worry so much? You're made of metal. You'll be fine. Come
Yeah, tell that to the Manticore fight.
He says, toting his little manticore bulb spear. All right. So, what do you... Now that we've rested, now that we've caught up and our member has rejoined the party here, what are we doing now?
I
on.
think
Head for the death room.
Yeah?
I think Edacra should lead the way.
Before we
Seriously?
go into the death room, I'm just gonna equipment swap
Okay.
Sorry, what?
and then
She's equipping something.
yeah, before we. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Into the death room, my friend. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, totally. All right, so yes,
Absolutely.
you open the door once again. Still smells very much of death. Still very much a soot-stained fireplace at the east end of the room there. You can kind of see on the map. As well as a staircase leading upstairs and the throne in the alcove to the south. As well as a doorway to the west.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
You want to give me a perception check?
Sure. I can do that. Attempt to?
Do it, it's a trap.
So I vaguely remember how to do this.
Exclamation point C, and then
It's in
perception.
campaign play, correct?
Yes.
Naila would also like to check for traps since it smells of death in there.
Oh.
Wow.
See nothing.
Yeah, you look up at the ceiling and see there's a ceiling there. As far as if there's anything special about the ceiling, you can't really tell. You're just enjoying the stonework.
Oh, look at those mosaic pieces. Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Urban craftsmanship at its finest.
And she says mosaic while staring at stones that are not clearly painted.
She drunk or something?
You're just much closer to the ceiling is what.
No, they're just so far away from me. God. Mosaics, man. You can never tell what they are.
Right?
Island wave.
Smile and wave.
Yeah, she's
Naila?
just gonna wander around the rest of the room and try to avoid the statues.
Sounds like a plan.
Naila would like to look for traps.
Right. Go ahead and give me a investigation. And Stormcaller, you said wander around the rest of the room. Specifically, where?
Okay, I have to look at the map now. I'm gonna head towards the staircase.
Ah, I see. I don't.
It's a concerning tone of voice.
I'm mostly concerned because her investigation check is not investigating.
Did I do
Oh,
I didn't do
okay.
it wrong, right?
I don't think so.
Spell investigation wrong? Not as a
Capital I.
accusation.
Capital
Just
Nothing's
spell.
working. Oh, don't do this.
Oh.
This is bad.
Okay, let me close Discord. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Well, it's the bot that's the problem.
No. Well, somebody else do something. I mean, it just worked for her.
Maybe we have to
no.
type in check.
I.
It worked.
Okay. Just Naila.
That's what I said. Capital I. Capital I.
I mean, I guess. Try with capitals. Maybe
That's
it's
just
being
work for-
extra finicky.
I mean, I used capital on my P, but that's mostly because I just
Oh.
copied and pasted from
He's
D&D
right.
Beyond.
He's
Cool.
right.
Use my number.
Well, so yes, no, you do not see any traps. You are not aware of
Great.
anything that could be considered remotely trap-like.
Beautiful.
We'll be fine.
It seems pretty safe in here, guys. I mean,
Yeah, I
as
trust
far as I
Naila.
can
so-
tell.
That being said, Stormcaller, you're approaching the southeast end of the room there. As you make your way closer and closer to the staircase, the stench of death becomes more intense. Almost as this, where you're headed is towards the direction, or the origin of the smell.
That is concerning. She will turn around and kind of call to the rest. It's like, I think the death is this way.
The death.
Before we go upstairs, I want to see what this burn's about.
Perhaps we don't
The throne?
go there first, then?
Yeah.
How do you mean? You just want to inspect it?
Yes.
Okay, you looking for anything in particular?
Is there anything that stands out to me about it?
Okay, go ahead and give
Or is
me...
it just like a big chair?
Is it just like a big chair?
Well, if you roll like the rest of us, it'll just be a big chair.
I was just gonna say, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Who knows? Maybe it will become a dragon. This way.
Oh,
Wow. It's just like a big chair.
Okay.
Oh,
No. No. Okay, so
Mosaic chair.
you approach the southern dais and the throne itself. As you do, you as well notice that it is more and more intense, the stench of rot and filth and death. You start to investigate the big old chair, looking nooks and crannies, and as you kind of reach around the side and peer behind it to see if there's anything, a face greets you in the shadows and lets out a deathly loud shriek, top of its lungs, right in your face, scaring everyone in the room. Go ahead and give me initiatives.
Oh no.
Roger.
I think I'm far away from this.
I'm not.
I wouldn't say far away, but you're fairly far.
Goodness gracious.
Well, I'm going last.
It's okay. Our rules just aren't the best today. It's fine.
Who needs
Well, I mean, it
rolls?
might not be fine, but we're doing our best, all right?
So
Everyone
yes.
goes before the arrow. It's fine.
So,
God damn, Naila.
Naila.
Hey.
Another one? Another two? Thank you. So yes, there is a ghoul behind the throne there. This ghoul is a little different than the others. This one is much shorter of a humanoid, and the clothes it's wearing seem a little more regal. So, who acts first? Naila, you act first.
Okay. So... 20. And Derwood is standing right beside this pool.
Yes.
Okay, Naila would approach both of them, which looks like maybe 20 feet, 25.
Yes.
Okay, and then she'll attack with her short sword.
Okay.
Because she's within 5 feet of an ally who's within 5 feet of a monster, approximately. Can I have advantage on this attack?
Yeah, we'll give you advantage on the attack. Yeah. You're fine.
I'm sorry, I haven't done this with my sword. Do I have my additional...
Something.
Sneak attack. Yes, if I have advantage on my attack roll, I get additional dice.
As long as it's a finesse weapon.
It is.
Yep.
Great.
Yepers. All right, so yes, you strike it. Wow. Barely, but enough. Doing a total of 19 damage to it.
Great, and then I would like to hide behind...
Because of course.
I'd like to put the throne between me and the monster.
All right, breaking eyesight. Got it. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
That's a 24 to hide.
Oh, Jesus. You're hidden. Wow. Okay.
You are one with the shadow, Naila.
Yeah, apparently. That being said, who's next? Oh, golly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was really busy. I was really busy dying.
Yeah, it's okay.
Next person's turn.
All right, Edacra.
Senor.
Oh god, it's like Buzz Lightyear. Suddenly they turned on the switch.
Bienvenidos a Star Command.
Exactly.
Off topic, I actually love that scene. I'm just letting you know that. But
Oh yeah. Suddenly starts speaking in Draconic.
I'm still near the doorway-ish.
Stormcaller just switches languages. No one knows what's happening anymore.
Right?
Nope.
Defeats the entire monster by speaking Spanish.
I try to serenade the monster. That's what happens here.
It turned itself into confusion.
Please?
Everyone's just suddenly a bard. That's the age is we're all just bards.
Oh god. No.
That would be horrible.
Okay, with that being said, I can't breathe.
Might that not work?
Right.
Wrong
I am
chat.
going
Maybe.
to attempt. I see that my what the.
There we go.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I see that my allies need some help. And I go.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
your
I
voice
just
is- your
imagined
voice
that
is
you
in the
guys. I just imagined that you guys were looking at me like, oh yes, she's got her sword. Maybe this will be different.
Nope.
She's like, no,
Nope.
hides.
Ah, I'm still hiding.
Exact same.
Ah,
Goddamn.
fight me. Just kidding. You can't see me.
I see that my cohorts need help. And I see the enemy in my sights. Firebolts! Yay.
All right, nice. So yes, a bolt of fire erupts from your hand and weaves its way around Derwood and smacks the ghoul straight in the chest, doing 13 damage. Well done.
I actually move up towards throne,
Mm-hmm.
to the beginning of the steps, and I will await.
Cool. How far away am I from the school?
You're within 30 feet of it.
Can I get to it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I just didn't know how much movement I had.
You have 35.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Understand. So I'm gonna get within smacking distance of this school if there is still space. Be there.
I wouldn't say Edacra's right on it. So you got Derwood and you got Naila on the direct opposite side of the throne. So you could come around behind it. You got space.
Okay, cool. Then I would love to do that.
Okay.
And I have one rage left, so I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
It's GH1.
GH1. Yep. GH1.
Oh, I forgot the X1. Gosh darn it. That did not work. Okay. Never mind. Please hold.
One moment, please.
One moment. All right. Wow, that's a crit fail.
Wow.
Wow, that's a crit fail. So, you run your 30 feet to the throne. What's that?
Do I slip?
Yep, exactly. That is exactly what happens. You, as you can see on the DS there's a few steps leading up to the throne, and you take the first one just fine. That second one, though, not so much. You are able to catch yourself and not do a significant amount of damage, but you are now prone, and you have to take your action to stand at this point. Should you wish?
Can I nod his ankles? I don't know.
You can certainly try. And also, you want to bite a zombie? Or a ghoul?
Okay.
Clearly, you overestimate my arrogance in fighting. Could I use I have an extra attack? That forfeit at this point? Because
No.
I'm on the floor. Can I just, like, swing from the ground?
You took the attack action. You very much can.
I'm gonna try and attack again.
All right. All right, this time, after mustering yourself up and dusting off the embarrassment, you do make a swing at it and land a solid hit, only doing about 3 damage total, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I did just trip on my face.
Yeah.
Yay.
So, if you're done, hit I next.
Wait. Alright.
I love chicken.
We'll eventually get the hang of this.
All right, on to Raeen.
Okay.
Go ahead and long rest after or before
Yeah,
anything.
why is...
Oh, did I not?
No.
Doesn't look like it.
What was it? It was like.
GLR. G space LR. Yeah, there you go. And then,
Okay.
yeah, should be good.
I see. Where am I?
You're towards the door, which is roughly 30 feet away from the fracas at the throne around there.
Okay, and what was the distance that I can shoot my crossbow?
120 feet.
Oh, okay. So that's fine.
You're so good.
Yeah. I'm so good. What is the monster called?
GH1.
GH1. Right, Hail of Thorns, I need to do that. That's something, yes.
If you should wish, yes.
Yes, so I want to cast Hail of Thorns.
All right. Go ahead and do that.
I can't remember what I do for this one. Sorry, give me a moment.
That's when you're targeting your arrows specifically. So.
Each, me, son, she.
Also, you have this available to you at a second level, which would increase the damage die. Should you wish, you just have to let me know.
I want to use the second level.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep, we had some issues with that last time, so now
Right,
we're verifying.
It uses detect magic. Of course. Of course, of course. And then I want to use my crossbow.
I mean, I need to make you a cheat sheet, like I did
Yeah,
with her.
That's a good idea.
Keynotes are beautiful things. If you are on your laptop and you have that, that's where I have all of my commands, because Rage is also a time and a half.
And there was which one? And then I need to do the 1d8, right? Is that what I had?
Mm-hmm.
Something.
If it's already been hurt, yes.
So this did not do that right. Got it. Okay. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
What did I do
Oh,
wrong?
it's gotta be minus D.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, then let me just. Sorry, I'm not good at this. There.
Yay.
Yay! I did it.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay.
So, yes, you are able to attack it. You do land a hit and do 11 damage. Go ahead and... Whoa. I just saw that stuff up there. Go ahead and roll me a d10. It totally fails, so it takes full damage.
Cool.
Is this the command? Yes.
Alright, doing 7 additional damage, and that says I... What? Excuse me? Alright. Enough to bloody it, but not enough to kill it off.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so you have an additional anything that if you wish to do. That being said, can I get a dexterity saving throw from Stormcaller, Naila, and Derwood?
Sure.
Oh, that's right.
That's exclamation point save?
Yes. Dexterity.
Splash damage.
Yes, because of Hail of Thorns,
That's splash damage.
the arrow that you lodged into the ghoul erupts in vines and thorns that come out and cover the area in a 5-foot radius. So basically all around the dais is covered in thorns at this point. Nyla, you're...
Okay.
Derwood.
So is it exclamation point save Dex?
I did dexterity, but I'm not sure if Dex would work.
Right, I think it's the full, but you can try. Nyla, so far, is the only one who makes the save. So does Stormcaller. Derwood, you take the full 7 damage. Nyla and Stormcaller each take 3.
Think about that.
So I need to do that manually.
So, I have a question.
What's up?
Can I uncanny dodge that?
You haven't used your reaction this round.
Yeah, it would be my reaction.
I see that. Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you see hits you with an attack. This wasn't an attack. It was the effect of a spell from...
What about these missiles?
So just
Out of curiosity.
my health.
It's vines erupting from a missile. And yes, -3,
So
Nyla.
can I throw them back at the...
Can I throw them? Can I catch them
The
and throw them back?
vines...
So, I think actually I passed, so it's not important. But for future reference, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So it says I have advantage on Dex effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. I
Yes.
think that's just for surprise. Will it account that, or should I put advantage?
Oh, no, that definitely should have... you had advantage on that roll. Not that it would have changed anything. Yeah. So just save Dex and then ADV at the end of it.
Okay. I mean, it's not important this time, but
Yeah.
keep it for future reference.
Yeah, for sure. Because, I mean, either way, you would have succeeded, so...
Yeah. Okay, I can't. I'm looking up the cheat sheet. It's exclamation point G HP minus 3.
Yep. All right. So, Raeen, After you envelop the area in thorns, what else would you like to do?
I'm so sorry.
You know, details.
I didn't mean to.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Would
Did you
like
cast it at a level 2?
Pardon?
Did you cast that at level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you only rolled 1d10, so there's a second d10 worth of damage that you still haven't accounted for.
Level 1, I cast
We'll count. It's a level 1. It's a level 1. It's very much level 1. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Just what to say.
That's what I heard. I heard level 1.
Level 1, 100%. No idea what y'all are talking about.
Totally level 1.
Yeah. I would. I think I'm just gonna stay where I am. Actually, I don't want to do anything else.
You have a second attack, and Hail of Thorns wouldn't apply to that one. Yeah, you have 2 attacks every turn.
A second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I'm gonna shoot my arrow and not have any spell.
There you go.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, this one does not hit, though.
God damn it.
So, more or less, yes, you just kind of stay there. Alright.
Oh no.
So, at this point, this guy's not happy.
Weird.
Well, I know, right? Weird.
I wonder.
Why would he possibly be not happy? Let's see here. So, he is going to attack... Stormcaller.
Damn it. I mean, yeah.
Because I'm on the ground?
More or less.
That's fair. I want to argue. Like, I was already this short already.
Already this short. Yep. Okay. I'm sorry? It says what? Thank you. Alright, yes, it does go to attack you, but due to the fact that you're on the ground and it's, well, a full-sized, well, whatever short creature, it wasn't able to reach you. Don't know why. Anyways, on to Derwood.
You see, monster, we could have been friends. But you didn't want to be friends. So we're not going to be friends.
It screams in your face.
I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to attack it with my short sword.
Oh my.
And then I'm going to attack it again with my short sword.
It's dead. You don't need to.
kidding.
It isn't running. I will double check that.
That's what's going on here.
And then I just keep attacking, and I don't stop attacking it. And
keep going. Just keep going.
I finally rolled well. Not gonna do
so
it.
Mad that they didn't want to be friends.
Yeah, right. We could have been
Do it again.
best friends.
Do it again. Do it again.
I don't think the bot will let you, sadly.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, I haven't
Or
closed
honestly,
it.
He's technically been dead this whole time, but you know what? Nuance, you know?
Did you?
Oh, I see why the game wasn't set.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just happy to be here.
Do I still have to end my turn?
I mean,
No, you do not.
No.
Okay.
I'm just checking on
so-
streamer stuff.
So
So,
that's his job now.
yes. So at this point, everybody's gone and taking a turn. And
Death.
the scent of death. So yes, the scent of death you could tell was emanating from this specific ghoul. Unfortunately for you guys, down the stairs that is immediately to everybody's, well, eastern direction, you hear the clamber of quite a few feet. By the time they reach the bottom of the stairs and you turn around readying yourself, you count 6 more ghouls that were brought to attention.
Oh no.
Do y'all want to be friends?
Do I get to stand up before they come? asking?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, after the first one falls, Stormcaller will stand up and brush herself off and be like, well, that was very embarrassing.
Nobody say anything.
Oh, we're already... Okay.
Okay, so round 2.
Change weapons.
All right, so Naila, you're first off at round 2 there.
Of course, right.
Of course you are.
So, Naila will attack with her short bow.
Oh, yes, yes. The one she...
Obviously, because she saw those things coming and was like, yes,
Screw this.
let me switch weapons. Yes. She heard the beat and was like, no, let's...
About that.
Is there a picture of what we're facing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, no. No. Fudge.
Oh.
Also, it's type...
It's nightmare fuel. No,
All I
thank
had to do was type token ghoul, but when I was doing it, I was thinking Tokyo ghoul. It's so close. I'm just like, oh god.
I've been told it's a really good anime. I wouldn't know.
You haven't seen it?
So,
No, I have not.
Oh. Anyways, Naila.
I need to get on it.
so since they are funneled by a stairway and we aren't, do I
Wow.
have advantage on this attack?
No. What?
Okay, alright. Alright.
She was hidden from the first one.
Yeah.
She's not invisible.
How dare she?
Hello, what do you mean you're not literally the shadow?
Jesus.
I critically
That's
failed.
the
God
one.
damn it.
Wow.
That's the one.
So the first lesson of archery is not to hold your arm in such a way that the bow string will snap you in the arm. You forgot about that part. And whether it was the confusion of more enemies or the haste drawing your bow while putting your sword away, you fire the arrow, the string hits your arm, you jerk your arm to the right, and the arrow goes cascading in a random direction. Not hitting anything.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, okay, well, in that case, I would like to hide.
I'm sure you would.
Let me guess.
Hide in your
Behind me.
shame.
So you just hide from all your mistakes.
Going to...
Wow.
Hides in its embarrassment. 18 to hide.
Yep, you're hidden.
I assume
Behind the throne or Edacra or
Behind the throne, I just...
even
behind the
Stormcaller.
Stormcaller.
Thing at this point.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that moment.
Great.
All right, so they are good. 1, 2, they're about 30 feet away from you, so they're able to close the distance on Stormcaller and Edacra. I'm sorry, where did you put yourself?
I'm at the foot of the steps, so...
Foot of the steps,
I'm
so-
at that first.
Wow.
You and Stormcaller then.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So that being
At
said,
least I'm not the only one here.
hey buddy. Okay.
Oh, crap.
First is going to be Stormcaller. Missing yet again with his bites. Your nimble size, I guess, is coming to advantage in this.
I'm
Despite-
very small and light on my feet.
Until you trip.
Small and sweet.
Letting Edacra make a move.
Alright, cool. It's technically right beside me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Number 4.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Let's have some fun. Because I feel like axing a question.
Do you know how to do the floss dance? Do the floss dance.
Ooh.
All right. You're able to hit it with your great axe. Doing 14 total damage. Not enough to kill it, but it is very much injured.
I would assume it didn't like the question that I asked.
Very much so. It's confused.
How to mute.
No. There's a mute button.
Fairly easy.
Do not give her ideas.
You even have 2 mute buttons.
Oh god.
I have a bonus mute button. How
Bonus.
to ban arcade.
No.
But I'm not arcade.
Aha.
Sorry.
This isn't Google.
Oh,
Wrong chat.
Thanks.
That being said, anything else on your... Get off me, fly.
I am going to stay put and ready myself.
Okay.
Now that I have brushed myself off and am ready for combat, I would like to hit the one that just tried to bite me.
Yeah. Go ahead. Give me a attack roll on GH4 there.
Cool. Can I hit it again?
Yes. So the first one you only did 4 damage, so it's very much alive. So yes, you are able to hit it again if you wish. All right, the second attack, finishing it off summarily. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Are there any more that we can that are like coming up?
They're roughly 20 to 30 feet ahead of you. You can see all of them, but
you know, I'm gonna move 10 feet forward.
okay.
And I think that's it. And I need to hit next.
Yes, I next. Give me just 1 second there. All right. So I did make a thing for you there, Ember, on how to just copy and paste to add your Hail of Thorns.
Thanks.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Just copy and paste that, add an exclamation point in front. You don't gotta worry about anything. Anyways, so this one makes its way to the much closer target of Stormcaller because death, apparently. Whoa, that was a loud click. Attempting to bite you, but yet again your stature, I guess, comes to play here. I guess.
I am quite dexterous.
Yeah, quite dexterous for a barbarian. That being said, it is on to Raeen.
Hey, so how where is everyone
For the
compares to
Can you?
the things that are attacking us?
Okay.
Yes.
The map in chat there, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so you're mostly near the door to the north. You're in the very southern room. All the way to the south, there's a little alcove with some steps and a what looks like a stool, or, you know, a little dot. That's the throne. Mostly everybody's gathered around there. Edacra is slightly in front of the steps there. About 10 feet to eastward from there is Stormcaller and one of the ghouls, and then another 10, 15, 20 feet where those that staircase in the bottom right corner ends is where the other 3 ghouls are.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a normal attack.
Okay.
Oh crap, I have the wrong thing.
The 4th one is dead, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
This is probably, maybe I shouldn't type this.
So,
All right.
which one am I attacking?
Which one would you like to attack? There is 5, 6, 3, 2, I believe. Yes, 5, 6, 3, and 2.
Is 5 the one that's near us?
The nearest one is 6.
Okay, then I would like to attack 6.
All right, sounds like a plan. The one that was just attacking Stormcaller, or attempting to. All right. Did you add your bonus damage?
Nope.
Go ahead and roll your
didn't
bonus. Yeah, when something's already been attacked, if it's not max health, you get bonus damage.
Got it. It's a D8, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. Enough to critically hurt. It is very, very bloody, but it is not dead.
Great.
Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I would like to do the exact same thing.
Second burst, same as first. All right, make sure that you put at the very end of everything you're typing -D and then 1d8.
Forgot the target. Okay.
You need a target, yep.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good, don't worry. We're all figuring this one out. Still third and fourth place? How'd you do that? I thought you changed it. This time you did not. Ooh, critically fail. So, as with Naila, one of the critical things you learn when using a crossbow is that you must pull the string back and knock it again before you attempt to fire. In this case, you didn't do that. So you went, you aimed, you pulled the trigger, the bolt kind of just fell from the tip of the crossbow down to the ground and made a clattering noise. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, no, actually, I think I would like to, how high are the roofs or ceilings?
The roofs or ceilings? They're good. They're vaulted, so there's a good 30 feet.
Okay, then I would like to fly up.
All right. How high? Just all the way up? Or?
About halfway off the ground.
Okay, so you're about 15 feet in the air. Sounds good. I almost typed newt. All right, so the second one moves its way from the staircase to, well, the only person it can reach, so luckily she dodges a lot. Stormcaller attempting to bite at you as well, and actually landing a hit this time, doing 11 total damage to you.
No.
Well, you know, my luck was going to eventually run out.
Well, let's see how well it ran out.
Oh, no.
Because yet another one is making its way towards Stormcaller.
For it to run out.
You'll be fine.
Ooh, taking another 11 damage from its bite.
I retract my previous statement.
All right, Derwood. Your previous attempt at making friends didn't work out so well for them.
Well, that was at the root of goal number 3, first of all. Attacking my friends like that.
Yeah, and 2. They both did.
I want to start by running up to number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to use a stunning strike on it to try and stun it.
Sounds like a plan.
That I apparently can't do. So should I just do unarmed?
Yeah, we'll call it unarmed.
Okay.
All right. Let me make sure that everything on that is squared away, but it looks like you hit there. Did a minor amount of damage. Spending a key point. Stunning strike. When you hit, you spend a key point. So they are stunned if they fail a Constitution saving throw. All right. So, anything else on your turn? It is now stunned. Took a minor amount of damage.
It is stunned now? Or...
yeah. Yeah. We'll call it.
Alright, then I want to go to number 3.
Okay. I mean, they're literally
and
right next to each
do
other,
the
so.
same thing.
Okay. Keeping in mind that's going to leave you with 1 key point remaining. Oh, no.
Right.
No. 3 key points because you took a short rest. All right. Yes, you were able to stun both of them, doing 3 damage and 8 damage on the second hit. So both of those are stunned. Would you like to do anything else?
Derwood.
Right.
No, I want to just stop there, and I'm going to stay where I am.
Sounds good. All right. So the final one, after seeing his friends get stunned, decides you look tasty. What? What? Okay, you know
do
what?
my full name?
I guess I have to.
Nobody saw that.
Making me type extra stuff. What do you mean? I did his whole name.
Apparently, Derwood is an enigma, and you cannot.
Yeah.
I
attempting
like that theory.
attempting to bite at Derwood is apparently a much harder feat than it sounds.
It's just we're so small. You keep just going over. You know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You literally can't find the target.
Whoa, wait, whoa. It attacked twice.
Didn't miss the second one missed.
I voted missed.
Yeah, go ahead and heal your HP. You took 5 damage for no reason because it missed. The heck is that? Avery, stop acting up on me or I'm gonna slap you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. That being said, back to Naila the Hidden.
Naila the Hidden. All right.
This your official title now. I will accept nothing else.
Got it. Perfect.
The hidden elf.
Crouching Naila,
So
Hidden
as I come out
Naila.
of hiding, do I gain advantage?
You are hiding, so you have advantage, yeah.
Yay. Okay, Naila ready for bow and looses an arrow.
Kill halfway.
Yay.
Didn't work. Oh. Thank you, Ember. I see that. I
Almost
see that. I
critically
will fix that.
failing.
Almost critically failing, but luckily you had advantage and were able to save it in the end. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Of course I would. I would like to reposition myself hidden behind the throne.
Just reposition?
Well,
I'm not
I'll
hearing
have to
some
come out from
keyword.
behind it to do the thing, so that I'm not hiding back behind the throne again.
It's not. He hasn't joined yet, you guys. Chill, chill. He's validating his API.
That's a 19 to hide behind the throne.
All right.
So small.
You are very much hidden behind the throne after, taking your little pot shot and nearly killing a ghoul.
Boy.
All right, Dean Daddy's ready. Just FYI.
What's a D and Daddy?
He's the one that controls adventure. All right, Edacra.
I've never heard of him.
I see.
Sitting on the screen right now. What are you talking about?
Oh no, that's an Ender.
No, don't be confused. That's definitely a D&D.
Donut. Whoa!
Yay!
Hooray.
Oh Jesus!
Yes, my child.
It's everyone.
Alright, so 2 is stunned, 3 is stunned.
Yep.
Where's 6? Stormcaller.
Yeah. 2, 3, 5, and 6 was at the base
They're all
attacking
by
you.
Stormcaller and Derwood.
Yep, they're all kind of jumping at me.
Just there.
It's a big
in
old
front of you.
cluster.
Yep, there's.
Maybe I should pull
If
out
this
my
was a
little
zombie movie,
flamethrower.
you would leave me behind.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Stormcaller, how about I use my little flamethrower on this?
If I
No.
die, it's your fault.
I mean, yeah. It's not chi, but it's key.
No, I won't do that to him. Not again.
Yeah, please don't. Maybe at full health I would be more forgiving, but she is like
No.
bloodied and bitten into. You can tell she's not doing too hot at the moment.
I don't know what you're talking about. You look great to me.
She could be doing more hot if she were on fire.
Oh no.
Oh, Jesus.
Here to help.
I need an adult.
Okay.
Steel Skin needs an adult.
Steel Skin. There it is. Naila the Hidden and Steel Skin.
I love it. You're going to attack?
Alright. I am roughly 10 feet behind them, correct?
Roughly, yes.
Okay. Well, thank God they're short. I
Very
run up.
concerning.
No, you're fine. I run up behind them, grab my great axe, and I take a swing above the both of them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Carefully
Head
bisecting
of the ghoul.
at the neck. The ghoul there that was next to them. Would you like to do anything else with that?
Negative.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
I shall stand here. What the?
Naila, update your character.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I would say retreat. However, I'm not going to do that. Whoever said those words. Anyway, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
And it's 3 and 2 that are next to me right now that are trying to eat me alive.
2, 3, and 5.
3 and 5. Oh boy. Which one isn't actively stunned?
5.
I'm gonna try to hit 5.
All
Because,
right.
you know, they might try to eat me, and I would rather not experience that. Thank you very much.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't say it. Don't say
What did you
it.
do to Naila?
Cool.
What? Edacra needs to update his character too? Oh, nice. You're killing number 5 with your great axe as well.
Wonderful. I would like to attack 2 next.
You sure would.
I would
Oh.
love
Jared,
to.
what did you do?
This is my favorite thing.
Mother.
Okay.
Update your character.
Yeah.
For you.
Oh,
All
I
right.
got it real good.
You got it real good.
But I got it real good.
Yep, exactly.
Love it.
Anything else?
Nah. This character's too dumb to run away.
Bravely ran away.
Literally, her flaw is life isn't worth living unless it's to the fullest sort of thing. So, you know.
Nice. Oh, not that it mattered, but if you're attacking someone who's stunned, you have advantage against them, FYI.
Oh, okay.
That goes for anyone.
To hit. Oh,
I will remember.
Mm-hmm.
noted for future reference. Just because I forgot.
Anyways, I'm just. What's the closest one to me?
Well, 2, 3, and 5 are all over in the same general area. If you're splitting hairs, 5 is the
Mine's
closest.
dead.
Oh, well then it's dead, so I wouldn't attack it.
2 and 3. Both of
What
which
if I
are...
want to?
I mean, you very much could. You have advantage quite a bit on it, so... Who did you... Oh, you attacked the second
Jesus.
one? You didn't roll with advantage. Let's
I
let...
forgot.
Yeah, I will remember that. Immediately forgets.
Wait, that was right.
Yep.
Ooh, you do your whole attack roll and put ADV at the end.
Yep.
Wish I
Try
had
that again.
advantage.
Yep. Try it again. Number 2, advantage.
Take 2 in action.
Right. What at the end?
ADV. All right. Yes. You still didn't roll at advantage?
So weird. But you hit and it's dead. So
Yeah. I mean, technically you made 2 throws, and that's a larger one. So that one is the one that sticks, and it killed it.
Ah,
Yay.
And then I want to attack number 3.
Sounds like a plan. Again, at advantage.
I will.
ADV.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah, there's a copy paste for it if you want. Oh, well, you need the... Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, yes, and you hit this one for 9 damage, which leaves it very much alive, but it is not doing too hot. It is now stunned and, well, bleeding? Question mark? Out. If you can call that ooze, it's black and nasty blood. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm great at that.
Alright, well, unfortunately, being stunned, it cannot move, it cannot attack, it cannot do anything, so it moves immediately to Derwood.
Thank you, Derwood.
Derwood.
Well, I guess I'll attack it.
No, I mean, I guess so.
He'll miss every strike. Damn it.
Alright, dang, yeah, you hit it, doing 3 damage.
Cool. I guess I'll do it again since I'm awful and
Mm-hmm.
only did 3 damage.
So awful. So terrible.
Critical. you gave it a weak punch, but you know what?
Okay, now it's dead.
Now it's dead.
Because I punched my fist through its entire body.
So you're telling
That's
me you
kneecap.
fisted
And
it
it
to death.
explodes.
Got it. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, Derwood Fistorb fisted it to death. Second time trying to make a friend and it died.
Man.
That being said, you guys have slain all... Nope, can't attack me yet. Nope. You have slain all of the ghouls in this area. Now that you have uncovered the stench of death and fought off many other ghouls, what do you wish to do?
You know,
Or
you
things-
asked about the rest earlier. Maybe, oh, now we've dealt with the stench of death. Maybe take a quick, I don't know, eat some food, drink some water, explore.
Here, with the smell of death lingering in the air?
I know, wild concept, but, I think this wound's about to be infected, and I would rather not deal with that with 5 others, you know?
I agree with Stormcaller. Naila could stand guard and make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, Naila, no one will see you coming.
Well, I suppose that's true.
You know, hidden hands and all.
You think we can go through the bodies though?
I would like to search the nobly dressed body by the dagger.
Okay, Edacra tried that earlier.
Yeah.
It didn't work out for him.
If you also want to
I was-
make the ghoul's hand puppets, by all means, I'll let you do that.
All right. So, yes, you... I don't want to say it, but molest the dead ghoul that's behind the throne. The well-dressed one, the shorter one. Upon closer inspection, you do see that on his hand there is a gold signet ring.
Mine.
On the ring itself, there's a crest, one that you've seen fairly recently, over a mantelpiece of a hand axe clutched in a dwarven gauntlet.
Okay, I would take it, and then, guys, this seems to be the, well, it's the same as that shield we saw. Maybe this is the clan that...
I mean, I was figuring he was like the king or something if he's hiding behind the throne like that.
Perhaps.
How our leader hides behind the throne. Oh, such topical. Anyways,
No kings were harmed in the making of this film.
unfortunately. Okay, so yes, you found the signet ring, and together you have deciphered that he's the Castellan, the governor, the leader of the fort. It seems that he had maybe stayed behind to seal up the fortress after everybody, or most everybody, had fled at that point. So he seems to be the captain going down with the ship in Derwood terms. As opposed to the sailor, which never goes down with the ship.
No, I wonder if that signet ring would open anything useful. You know how they would say in like the old tales where it's like it opens a secret passage or something?
Perhaps, but have we seen anything that looks like it may open that way?
Did they look for?
It seems like there's still some areas we haven't even checked out here. We
That's
might
true.
find one.
I thought we wanted to rest.
Stormcaller is already sitting down and like pulling out some stuff to start patching up her wounds.
I
Yes.
want to rest on the throne because the captain disturbs the lap of luxury.
Is the
Lord.
already there?
No, Stormcaller just sat down. Rust splintered.
Stormcaller is just sitting and like she's probably still surrounded by the ghouls. She didn't really move.
She just sat.
Surrounded by like 3 ghouls. She like takes off her boot and is shaking some rocks out of it.
Maybe some blood and such as well.
You know.
The usual.
So, are we counting this as a short rest? You guys want to do a short rest and heal up?
Love to take a short rest.
Okay. So everybody hit their... Well, I guess by everybody, I mean specifically Derwood. Make sure you take a short rest to restore your key
Short
points
rest.
there.
Short West.
Short rest.
You short rest.
Short West.
GSR.
The rage.
Yeah.
Rage only resets after a long rest.
Yeah. Literally the only person who benefits anything other than healing is Derwood. So.
Because I need my key points
Oh, yeah.
since I used them all.
Yeah, basically. To stunny stun
So
stun.
you could technically say that a short rest is the key to everything for him.
Oh,
It is.
oh.
God, I don't like you.
So
Hi.
who is
Trying to
anybody
figure out
healing?
How many hit dice I have?
You have equal to your character level, so 5. And
Oh
you're
yeah, I forgot about
I guess
that.
she's wondering how many she used.
yeah.
I think I only used 2 last time.
I was gonna say I think you used 2. Yeah, I'm double. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have
There would
3
be 5.
available.
I used them all though.
So that's a D12 plus 2. So R 1D2 1D12 plus 2.
Did I use any?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
goodness.
don't remember.
Dang, 14.
Damn.
Dang, you really healed. That rock was just giving you some trouble, and you.
Derwood,
You got those rocks out of your boots and you felt way better.
I thought it was the ghouls, but little did I know there was just this rock stabbing me this whole fight.
Explains everything. So make sure you add your hit points there.
No wonder you tripped on the stairs.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, it's exponent G HP 14.
Plus 14, but yeah.
While everyone is resting, can Naila look at the statues?
Sure, if she wishes.
Yeah.
As Naila does not need rest, I will be looking at the statues. Yes.
You know she's a noble.
Lord. Send everybody else in first, take all the damage for her. Look at the statues and the gold rings. Explains everything. So yes,
Everything.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I only had it was absolutely the rock and not the fight. Because after trying to use the bandages, we're no good.
Nope, definitely the rock. So yes, there are statues on either side of the throne. They are ornately carved, clearly someone who is very good with stone, and indicated by what race the actual depictions are, of dwarven warriors. As far as anything standing out about the statues, they're both exactly similar. Neither one of them seems more important than the other. They seem. Ow! My
Out of here.
eardrums.
Could you tell me about the statues? What happened?
No, I couldn't because I couldn't think straight.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh,
I'll show up right now.
It's not shown.
what was it? Oh, right. Yes, they look almost as though they were cut from the same stone.
Okay. And then I'd like to examine the hearth also.
Despite being covered in thorns, it's very unassuming stonework.
Okay. Well, if everybody is still resting, I think I'm gonna check this room. And then Naila will go into the western room. Or at least try and open the doors.
Okay.
Get locked in.
It'll be fine.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so yes, you're able to open the doors. Inside the room, you see a carved stone dining table in the center of the room. Either side of it, you see equally long wooden benches. Clearly, this is some kind of dining room eatery. Above this table is two very ornate iron chandeliers, candles of which have long since melted. North of the area is a sooty fireplace and an alcove that has a pit that descends roughly 60 feet.
Yeah, that's quite
I think we should jump down the pit when we wake up.
Is there another door in this room? Or is that's not what I'm...
No, there is a door down to the south. Yes, a small, unassuming door.
Okay. Naila will open that door next.
Okay. Inside this room, very, very dusty. You do find all the trappings, though, that you would expect to see in what is basically a kitchen. Metal dishware, utensils, drinking mugs, so on and so forth. A stone sink with a faucet that has actually hot water coming from, you assume, an underground spring.
Okay. Anything of value?
Unless you find utensils and metal cookware valuable.
Okay. Not particularly.
Well.
Okay, she'll go back out to join the others and just tell them. So, one of those rooms back there is just, I don't know, like a kitchen. It's pretty small, honestly, but in the other room there's a very large hole. It seems pretty deep. I'm not really sure what it's for or if it serves a purpose.
Oh, I have a GM question real quick. You
7.
remember at the beginning of last game when I packed up a whole ass meal?
Yeah, proceeded to eat it on the way.
Can I say I have a drumstick left?
Sure, you have a drumstick left.
Cool. Well, you know, I still have a drumstick left over from breakfast, and we have a rope. Why don't we just throw it down and see if anything bites? We can lure someone in there if we
need food.
That's
Maybe
an idea.
someone's hungry.
What do you think might be down there that would eat it?
A ghoul? Spider? Crocodile? You know, there's a lot of things that eat meat.
Okay.
It's better the drumstick than someone else. I mean, if you're interested, I guess we could tie the rope around me and Edacra could lower me down slowly into the pit. But, you know,
Again.
I feel like the drumstick going first is my chance of survival in the end.
I like how we went from ghoul to crocodile there somehow. In a cave. Or a fortress, I should say, built into a mountain.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Giant eyeless salamander? Who
Yeah.
knows?
You know.
It could be a bunch of dust. We don't know.
So, is that what you wish to do?
Sure. Sounds wonderful.
Sounds wonderful.
You know, we do have somebody who could perhaps fly down.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that too. But maybe we should drop something first, just in
We could
case.
light
I vote that you
Okay.
fly down with the rope and drumstick.
with the rope and drumstick as bait.
Exactly.
I basically am the drumstick.
At that point, yeah. Chicken wings, anybody?
That's
Oh
fine.
gosh, no.
I guess if chicken wings.
Didn't.
I suppose if we'd rather drop
I'll
a
be here all stream.
piece of meat on a rope, then we can certainly do it that way.
But I don't think that's going to tell us anything. I think someone should fly down.
Let us know if something's going to try and eat someone. Which we have run into several things that have tried to eat people. It's like fishing, but for larger creatures.
So what's our plan if something bites it?
You can abandon the drumstick?
I vote that we do the whole fishing idea, throw the drumstick down, because at least something would try to tug at it. We can at
Are
least
we
have
going to be able to see anything down there?
Oh, then we know. So if we're dropping people down, they're prepared to fight.
Couldn't we simply drop a torch, maybe? It would make noise and draw anything down there, plus then we might be able to see.
You have a torch?
Especially...
I have a torch.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
But
Can't you
shouldn't
not
someone
see
be
down there?
attached to
Doesn't
the
it seem in
torch?
dark?
As long as we put something else, like, it doesn't really matter, but something down there before we just go on and, you know, jump down.
Sacrifice.
You wouldn't be jumping. You could fly away relatively
Oh my gosh,
easily. We're
same
not putting you in
thing.
danger.
I don't know. What if it's fast? You know?
Then you
I'm simply not sure the lure of meat is enough to draw something that may be down there.
And that doesn't tell us if the something is evil or nice.
Alright, drop a torch then.
Okay.
Hey, Princess,
Yes.
you
Thanks,
can
bud.
see in the dark. Why don't you just look down it?
We can't necessarily see in
I
the
can
dark.
see to the bottom, but
Right.
that doesn't mean I can see anything else. Listen, if we should... I could just go down.
I also have dark sight, and it might be easier to
Just
take me
drop
down
something
than
down.
to take you down. So I'll go down.
Let's just drop something down and then we'll decide what happens after.
You guys could just do instead of discuss if you wished.
Okay, I think we should just let me... Edacra should let me down now. Edacra, hold the end of this rope, and I tie a rope around me.
Alright,
Okay.
you want the drumstick chew to throw at it? Maybe lure it away?
Why not drumstick, huh?
I don't
I
know.
just really want it to be useful.
Sure.
She's
I'll
trying to
take the
throw you a
drumstick
bone,
with me.
okay? Literally.
Well, you know, in the wild, you have to take everything to your advantage. Sometimes your advantage is a drumstick. Never know when it'll come in handy.
So I'll take the drumstick and go into the pit after Edacra takes the rope.
I will
the rope
hand
around
over
him.
my rope.
I grab the end of the rope.
Okay, so then the drumstick and I go into the pit.
All right, go ahead and give me an athletics check. Derwood.
Can I let go of the rope yet?
I mean,
Dacker, don't let go of the rope.
Oh, my bad.
But it'd be fun.
Oh,
One shot.
It's a
Oof.
It'd be
7.
fun killing your
Oof.
teammate.
I don't think you need to let go of the rope. Well, okay. Are you holding onto the rope as strong as you say?
Yes, I am holding on to the
Okay.
rope.
Go ahead and give me a strength check then. Because you feel the...
also, can I help?
Oof!
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
7 for the
went
athletics
down
check and a
there.
5 for the strength check for anybody watching.
So, Derwood, you're descending. You find abundant handholds, footholds, everything you would need to descend carefully down. And yet, for some reason, maybe it's the drumstick in your hand.
Curse.
You slip. You lose your grip. You start to fall. At about 30 feet, Edacra feels the line going taut. Decides to grip as hard as he can. But again, maybe it's the drumstick grease on the rope. Maybe it's the food drops that were all over the rest of everything in her backpack. He isn't quite able to grab the rope. So as it goes taut, it rips from his hands, and you continue to fall the remaining 20 feet.
I want to use slow fall.
Actually,
Oh, good call on that.
Oh, that also works.
Very nice.
I was
You're
gonna
smart.
ask if I could make an athletics check to try and rush to grab the rope as it starts to slip.
Okay,
I like
so
the video better.
We all just hold on to the rope. Like,
all right, so yes, because of slow fall and your reaction, you are able to absorb the blow of falling 50 feet. Coming out unscathed, but very shocked and surprised. Well then, that's the thing.
after.
He'll call over the side.
Well, yeah, he has.
Derwood, you okay?
I want to look around before I respond.
So
And see if I noticed anything in the darkness.
collecting yourself and taking a glance around the bottom of the pit there, you see some kind of bones. Some kind of what you assume are moldy bones. It's hard to make out in the darkness. You are able to see, but not with great detail. So there's quite a few things. Basically what amounts to trash. Looks like mostly trash from meals. You start to get the idea that this is some kind of compost trash pit for dwarves who don't want to deal with their food.
Okay. I'm fine. I yell back at Stormcaller. But we need to get me out of here somehow. This is a dump.
Am I
Literally.
able to
Carry?
him up? Yeah.
You can give me a strength check, but I'm going to let you know it's going to be very hard.
Oh boy.
He weighs,
Well,
I mean, comparatively, what, about half your weight? If not
I
more?
don't weigh that much.
She's a bird.
I don't know how much she weighs.
I
though.
carry him back up.
Birds don't have, they have hollow bones and they don't weigh very much.
18.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, let's put it this way. You're able to lift him enough that he is able to grab onto a few footholds and so forth, and you're able to secure the rope and bring it back up to everybody else to help him up.
okay.
So Derwood is slightly trash covered, but otherwise unscathed and back out of the giant 60-foot pit. Thanks to Raeen.
So-
No thanks to Edacra.
So,
Excuse you.
it's a dump down there, basically.
Find anything interesting?
What appeared to be moldy bones, if you consider that interesting.
Here. Okay. Well, at least you didn't get hurt in the process.
I'm a strong gnome.
Evidently.
I'm a strong gnome.
Well, actually,
That's
technically, I'm a
falling.
strong, monk. Technically.
I feel like these are not mutually
So-
exclusive.
What was down there? I didn't really
Bones.
get that best of a look.
It looked kind of like garbage from dinner. It was a dump, basically.
Great.
And Edacra, next time you lower someone on a rope, I would greatly appreciate it if you didn't drop them. Thank you.
Then next time, don't cover the rope and all that grease.
Well, then maybe ask to clean it?
Ah, yes.
It's Stormcaller's fault.
Anyway,
The awkward third line.
Shut up.
It's your character.
Collar will.
perhaps,
Go ahead.
perhaps we should see what was up those stairs.
Ooh.
Agreed. Let's go.
So returning out,
Stairs?
Oh,
returning into the throne room, you do take note of two smaller doors on the northern side that you hadn't noticed before, leading back in the same direction as the hall. You still wish to make your way to the staircases. Or sorry, staircase.
Collar's probably gonna still head towards the staircase.
I agree.
All
I
right.
think Naila would at this point recall the misadventure with the small tunnel and that dark room. And where we kind of wandered down and went, oh hell no, and left. And so she'd be like, hey guys, do you remember when we went through the tunnel and there was that dark hallway and everything? Perhaps we should check there before the stairs, actually.
Wait, which one are you referring to? Is that the one we came down the first time from the upstairs?
Yeah, after we fought the spiders and we found the small, or before we fought the spiders and when we found that small opening and then we argued over the down here.
Maybe Naila's right.
Could be more. I mean, we didn't really look around.
Sure, if y'all are interested.
I think we should.
So we're retreating away from the stairs, back
Yes.
the long way.
Not the long way. Up into the main room before the little kind of like choke point, and then through the eastern door.
Ah, okay. Everybody in agreement?
Naila will lead the way.
Dun,
I
dun.
follow Naila.
Naila will put out her sword before she leads the way. Hold on.
She's pointing and leading by direction, giving commands. Yes, yes.
Obviously.
And I
Raeen
want
is
to
quietly
enthusiastically
saying,
walk
"We're
behind
following the
her.
leader."
We can't just out of my lap.
Edacra?
Edacra is muted.
What?
Edacra is not muted.
No, Edakra's not muted. I was gonna say Edacra better not be muted.
I'll just trail behind and make sure nobody gets hurt.
All right. So yes, you make your way back into the main muster room. While there, you make your way to the eastern doors and slowly, open them?
Sure. That sounds like a plan.
Sure. Cool. Seeing things move underneath me, that's weird. Anyways, so once you open the door slowly and carefully, you recognize this room to a degree, Naila. You saw this before, but in the form of the hallway to the north a bit. So you do recognize the area just ever so slightly. It is an entire area just left in ruins from a ceiling collapse. The eastern half, the far half, there is quite a bit of debris. But as you walk into the room and step in, you smell a familiar stench of death in the air.
So I guess now
Stormcaller will pull out her great axe.
I guess.
Move to the front.
I vote we just leave and tell them that they shouldn't come here.
You can leave if you're afraid.
A captain is never afraid.
Alright, let's go deal with the ghouls.
Okay, I want to pull my short sword out.
Okay, where do you go from the entranceway there? There's a hallway to the north, there's a door to the south, and there's quite a bit of debris with what you can assume is tunnels in front of you to the east.
Well, before when we came through the tunnel, we were up in the north. Perhaps we should go south this time? Check in this small doorway before we try and get through the rubble.
Alright.
Hazardous terrain and all.
Stormcaller will open the doorway to the south.
Doorway to the south? Okay, so in the doorway to the south, there isn't very much in there. What you do see is basically faint outlines of what used to be something. You can't even make sure of what it is, but mostly it's just dust. It's just an empty room with dust.
There's a lot of dust.
A lot of dust.
Is there anything in the dust?
Dusty
Whoa.
dust.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
maybe a pebble or two.
But those are important pebbles. Like, what if they can magically kill people?
You can take the pebbles if you want.
That's very much a
I'm
thing.
gonna take the pebbles. I'm taking the pebbles.
Okay. You
Yeah.
take the pebbles.
Alright, where's the scent
Great.
of death coming from?
So yes, using your sniffer, you decipher that it is to the east, where all the debris is.
I could sneak ahead and see if I can spot them before they spot me.
We're not splitting up.
It's not like you would be far.
Can smell them coming. It's not like they're catching us off guard.
We're not splitting up. I stand by that.
Okay.
Well, if you
Fine.
so,
I'll go in and go, hiya.
Hey, ya. Go ahead.
You can draw them out if you want, or we can try.
Just do a little skit.
Or we could send in Edacra to use his like flamethrower thingamabob.
We're not splitting up.
And we're like not even that far. Like it's not like you're gonna magically die.
He might.
Naila will stealthily advance to a large chunk of rubble. The one in the northeast part.
Okay. So, yes, as you approach closer and closer, the stench becomes more overwhelming. There's a couple tunnels. There's one leading northern, and there's one also leading to the south. What was that? From what you can see, they're empty tunnels, but you do, as I said, smell quite a stench. Decay.
Okay, and from that northern rock, I can't see anybody yet.
No.
Okay. Naila will edge around to the eastern side of that rock and sort of peer at down towards the other two and see if she can see anything down there on the other side of those. So down towards that southern tunnel.
Right. So yeah, the area to the south, you aren't able to yet see anything. You do hear quite a bit of what you assume are snarls and hisses from ghouls. You can't make out a number necessarily, but you do hear quite a bit.
Only from the south.
Only coming from the south, yes.
Okay. She'll return to the others, again, quietly.
Mm-hmm.
And quite pleased with herself. It seems like perhaps they are in the south. That tunnel down there. The north seems pretty quiet. I think we could trust her backs.
You have to walk the plank. I told you not to split up.
Would you like me to go into the northern tunnel next?
No.
In that case.
It's a much smaller tunnel to the north.
Fine, we can continue, but next time, don't split up.
I wasn't even that far. Anyway.
Yes.
If you could try to move quietly, I think we could surprise them. Perhaps by going down around the big piles of rubble in the south, up towards the southern tunnel.
Quiet's my middle name.
I'm sure.
Not
I don't
mine.
think so, but okay.
Did you forget who I am already?
We do have a
I have
giant
metal.
man made of metal, metal and kind of clean.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If they see us, they see us.
Well, we can send him ahead and have him draw them out.
Yeah.
Derwood, update your character.
But then they know we're there. I feel like we should just try and stealth in, and if they see us, let them see us.
Well, then what would be the point of stealthily going in?
Well,
They're
some-
most
Because
likely
then we
to
have
see
a
us.
chance of getting in there without them seeing us, you know?
we could try.
Sure.
It can't hurt to try.
Alright. As well.
Okay.
Will shot ahead and attempt to be stealthy about it, I guess.
Okay, so everybody give me a stealth roll.
Stormcaller will take lead on this.
Naila,
I had a 19.
Oh my god, Naila! Of all the goddamn...
Woo!
Okay, alright, hold on, I have an idea. So here's what happens, right?
Wait.
Everybody is finally trying to be stealthy, and Naila's like, nope! And she just kicks a whole bunch of rocks as she walks.
Oh,
Wait,
Lord.
Because I also very much failed. I'm picturing she kicks a bunch of rocks, Stormcaller trips over them, squeaks like and falls and she like scrambles to get up, knocking more rocks down.
I love that the giant metal man is a lot stealthier than a residential hidden master.
Meanwhile, Raeen literally is just gone. She blends in with everything. None of you even know where she is, despite being right next to her.
Beautiful, I love it. Wow.
So yeah, this whole thing, Raeen blended completely so well into everything, and Naila got very jealous and just decided to ruin it for her and starts kicking rocks. Yeah. And Stormcaller jumps in. I'm
the stealthy one.
How dare you out-stealth me? So, yes, you guys are kicking rocks, making plenty of noise on the way down.
Being
Yes, specifically two of you. The other three are in the back, totally just hidden. One of them especially. So that being said, you guys make your way into the room, and you do see quite a few ghouls in the room. 5 to be exact. Who, well, they've heard you coming. Clearly, a few of you at least.
They didn't hear me. They just heard someone.
They definitely did not hear me.
No, yeah, they heard something. You as the royal you. So go ahead and give me some initiative there.
14.
The rolls are not our... Oh my god.
Wow.
Derwood likes to be last.
I do. It's my favorite.
Granted, I also did not roll too high.
Oh, a 1. Can that one just die because it failed?
Not how that works.
Not one. What the hell?
It dies because it didn't get a go first. That makes sense. So yes, still out of range. They all turn to run towards you, shambling their way, making their way to you. Edacra, you are the first to act.
Okay, remind me again, where the hell are we on the map?
First floor, so the left half of the map, the tunnel on the very east. You're in the like no. You guys made your way down the tunnel itself. So kicking the rocks all the way down the tunnel, made it to the circular room at the very end of the tunnel before the actual room. So you're in that small circular area. Close quarters.
Right. And then...
And all the ghouls are in the rooms just even further south, the rectangular room.
I would assume 4 moved up.
They're all moving towards you, yes.
Okay. But one of them actually actively did it.
Yes.
Alright. Let's have some fun, shall we? Gotta start things off right. Firebolt! Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Critting with your firebolt. A quite sizable firebolt this time erupts and just completely immolates the ghoul that was in the lead.
Oh my god.
Hey. Wow.
Yeah. For once.
Jeez.
So proud.
I'm sorry to get out of character, but I think that's the highest attack I've seen so far after our sessions.
It was beautiful.
Like, the highest amount of damage. Jesus. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm good. I'm staying put.
I would hope so. Okay. So, yes. Well, as I said, they are all running towards you. Not quite in range, but close enough. So it is on to Naila the Not So Hidden.
So they're running towards us.
Yes, they are in the southern kind of rectangular room. You're in the room just slightly north of that little circular room, and they are making their way towards you.
MrsMizui, what's the distance?
I mean,
Closest one.
any of them specifically are within 25 feet of you. The closest one would be that second one who has closed the distance, and is right up next to you. Or, well, I guess in this case, Edacra. I'm assuming you're ahead of the group slightly.
Oh, I
Thought it was behind everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yes,
I
Naila.
think Stormcaller was technically in front.
Oh, okay. Stormcaller or Naila, either or.
I just followed everyone, so I think I'm behind everyone.
Okay.
I'm happy to shoot over everyone.
Or around.
Or that works too.
Because over Raeen.
Complicated. This is a complicated spell.
Ah. She mutters under her breath.
Yes, she starts prepping a spell, obviously. And she's trying to be really quick, but she's not very good at this. That's, I think.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So she brings her hand up to her mouth and she goes sleep, and she blows the sand out across the creature.
Okay. That would be targeting the first ghoul.
Well, yeah, it's technically the first one, and then depending on the constitution, it continues to spread to the next ones.
Yeah, their health, but yeah.
Oh, they're on their health.
Yeah, it's depending on their health. But specifically, first targets the first one and puts that one to sleep. So the one that was closest to you, number 2, is now sleeping soundly on the ground. The sand continues to spread out behind it, touching each other ghoul, but none of them seem affected.
Okay. And then she'll hide. Perhaps behind the Stormcaller.
The Stormcaller. It's an object now.
The Stormcaller, the great, like the great title.
I see.
You need to do it now.
Sort of.
That's an 11 to hide.
Oof.
You're just not doing so hot today.
I know.
I'm having a real bad day.
Well, I mean, earlier.
Maybe you got a rock in your boot. Maybe there's a snake in your boot.
There's a snake in my boot. Well, you know what? That's still just enough to hide.
Hey, what do you know? All right.
That being said, it passes to yet another one making his way towards you, passing his sleeping buddy on the way. And the third one as well, leaving it to Stormcaller.
Cool. What is the closest awake one?
3 or 1.
Okay. Okay. I would like to, wait, are they both asleep?
Neither of them are asleep.
Okay, cool. Then I guess I'll attack one.
What?
What?
Nobody knows. He's a cucumber talking his mouth off. We don't know.
I would like to try and hit it again.
All right. Yes. After hitting it for 5 damage, you go ahead and swing again and... All right, hit it for another 9 damage, successfully bloodying it. It is not dead, though, so would you like to do anything else?
No, I will just move on.
Sounds like a plan. Raeen.
Hey. So, at this point, Stormcaller is near them, right?
Yes.
Within 6 feet? Or 5 feet?
Yes, they ran to her.
Very much so.
I would like to just do a normal attack then.
Okay.
That is not. Give me a moment.
Do you have a target?
Whichever is bloodied. Yes, that one.
Okay, so the one she was just attacking is GH3. Make sure you add your additional damage.
One D8, right?
Yes. Ooh, a critical. Wait, why does that say critical? Oh, it says critical because you put him in critical damage. Doing 7 damage, yes.
And I would like to do the exact same thing.
Second, first. Same as first.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. Same as the first.
Second verse, same as the first.
Whole lot worse.
Yay, it's
Killed it.
dead.
All right, yes. Not a whole lot worse. This time you actually killed it. Hey, 1998. So you have finished off one of them. A second one is asleep, but the remainder are still. Would you like to do anything else? What is all the yelling?
I think I would like to stay exactly where I am and do nothing else.
All right. Well, then it's on to middle name is Quiet.
Well, I'm gonna stick where I am,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull a little water bending on it.
I'm sorry. Pull a little water whip. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna miss it.
And then you're gonna miss. Yes, terribly so.
So I'm gonna run up to it now.
All right. So that was 2 of your key points, keeping in mind.
And I want to do a stunning strike on one.
Okay. Missing.
Cool.
So you don't actually activate the stunning strike because you didn't actually hit. So you still are only down the 2 key points.
Okay, I'll just hang out there.
Okay. That being said, the 5th one makes his way close to Derwood now. Bringing it back around to Edacra. Kathump.
Greetings. Alright. Who's alive?
All of them except for the 4th one. Besides your teammates. Well, about that.
Is it all but 4?
All but 4.
Oakley, neighbor.
And 3.
Oh, 3 too.
Oh yeah, 3 was just recently killed. Sorry, my bad.
That's fine. Right, cool. Just wanted to confirm. Might as well repeat similar success. Let's find out one more time. Firebolt!
All right, doing 13 damage with your firebolt. You are able to injure it, not kill it though. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm just gonna move in for 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I will wait.
Okay. As far as moving the 10 feet, you're able to move basically to the line of the ghouls at the moment.
Bring it on.
They're pretty, they've got you choked in there. They're pretty close to each other. Not really making an opening to move past. The second one, who was asleep. Oh, about that. I just realized. was faking it the whole time and springs up to attack you. Undead creatures can't be affected by sleep. I forgot.
Naila learned a thing today.
I was about to ask, but I couldn't remember. I was like, huh.
Yep.
I wonder if there are those.
Well, its surprise attack really didn't do too much. It still missed at Edacra because, I don't know, it tried to go for the jugular. It was much too high. That's right. A ghoul knows what a jugular is. Shut up. Naila!
Word. So. Naila will come out of hiding and
Spicy water.
Her...
Sorry. Short sword, yes.
So I guess just number 2 is right there, right?
Yep. Number 2 on the ground.
Yeah, it's just everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. Especially just like in front of you, that area. Don't ask how. Oh, dang. All right, doing 15 damage.
All right. Oh. And then she'll kind of like move back behind the wall a little bit and try and hide.
Wall person.
Well, you know, because there's that little doorway and then there's people all around. So she's just gonna kind of fade into the background. With an 11.
And still able to fade into the background.
Aren't I in the front? Can't you just hide behind me?
Yeah, you know, or the wall. She chose the wall. Either way, she's still hidden.
You're quite prone to running away.
Bravely ran away.
The wall
Plus
is
running away as more strategic retreat.
Yeah. Strategery.
Critical advantage.
So,
Fine.
one of the ghoul reaches out to bite at Stormcaller. Again, aiming for the jugular of the robot next to her and entirely missing because, well, she's not nearly that tall. But Stormcaller, it is your turn to act.
Cool, I would like to attack the one that has just tried to bite me.
Okay, that'd be number 1.
Whereas I'm in old habits of announcing who I'm attacking first.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it.
Eat it. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna attack it again.
It ate 5 damage, so yes, go ahead. Nom nom 5 damage. All right, enough to finish it off.
And 5 more damage.
With 5 more, yes.
Oh. Little by little.
I will slowly wait.
I will start with its toes, and then its whole foot, and then its calf.
We're back to the eating
and
zombies
its leg
thing.
above the knee.
Just eat it, eat it, eat it.
Don't forget to next your turn unless you want to do something else.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
It's combat system I'm used to on Discord. You just roll in order, and everyone just it's don't have to hit next.
Right.
And so I am hopefully not in practice of that.
Yeah, it's all good. Raeen, though, what are we at?
I'll eventually get the hang of it.
Hey,
And then it will change, because of course.
Which one's alive? I'm a bit confused on that.
Which ones are alive? Sorry, you cut out there. Is
Yes, which ones were alive?
3 and 4 are dead.
And is also dead.
Yes, and 1 is dead now.
I think who is still alive?
2 and 4 are, or no, sorry. Yes,
2 and 5.
2 and 5. There we go.
Attack 2.
Make sure you add your bonus damage. Not that it mattered because you missed.
Didn't matter.
Yep.
Lovely.
Unless you want to try that again for your second attack.
I will try it again.
Second verse, same as this one.
Do I add?
Minus D and then space 1d8. All right. So yes, you hit it this time, doing a total of 8 damage, which is enough to kill it off.
Yay.
Yay. That's the one that was fake sleeping.
Fake sleeping.
Oh, it was.
Yep. The smart one. You finished off the smart one.
Quite smart. Impressively.
Derwood.
So I'm still right there beside number 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna attack it unarmed.
You would.
I love chicken, Daddy!
I love chickens. Ooh, nice. 7 damage. On a crit, though. It could have been nicer.
And then I'm just gonna attack it again. And it's bloodied.
It's bloodied. Not quite killed, but you did 15 damage to it in one turn.
And I'm just gonna keep chilling right there.
Sounds good. Well, it didn't like that, clearly, so it's gonna lash out at you. Trying to bite you. Let's see, hopefully it likes your name this time. And it misses. You know, for all of the things that you guys say about your rolls, these things have been terrible tonight. That being said,
All the rolls
are just terrible.
Yeah, the rolls tonight are just off their game, you know?
Back to Edacra. Hopefully he had a good roll or two. You are helping, and I like the flag.
Alright, how far away is number 5?
Within 5 feet of you.
5 is 5 feet. Mwahaha.
Yes. 2 is also 5 feet. All of them are basic. Olive all over my face. What the fuck? Oh, anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All I heard was something about don't put it on my face. Like, what?
I mean, it wants to put olives on my face. I don't know what captions is doing to me, but it wants to put olives on my face. So, olive gaki.
Alrighty then. I lost my train of thought.
You're welcome.
Alright. I run up to the remaining ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Grab it by its throat and yell, "Shock!" Are you freaking kidding me?
You certainly did. Nothing happened though. Shockingly, you just kind of stand there, shocked.
Oh man.
Would you like to do anything else?
I was waiting for my nat 1. I was waiting for my punishment. But okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, your punishment is that literally nothing happened. I mean, it could reverb onto you. Yeah, right? Smooch me. It's shocking.
I picture maybe you're like running forward and you trip over Stormcaller.
Lightning springs from your hand,
its arm, it
deliver a
just falls
shock
off
to a creature
instead
you
of
try to
doing
touch.
anything.
I tripped over Derwood. How's that? I didn't see him.
You make to grab his arm, and you actually grab his butt cheek, and he looks you in the eyes, and he's quite shocked by your actions.
It's an awkward situation for all of us. We're never going to talk about this again.
Just, please. Please.
Well, it's shocked. I mean, Naila!
Yes. So,
Yeah?
I guess Naila's gonna attack the one that Edacra just broke.
Yeah, you know. Things happen in the heat of battle.
Well, actually, hold
At
on.
least my fist wasn't up its,
Well, yeah.
Things
I was gonna say,
in the heat of battle.
you're
Is
very
the last one
familiar.
alive?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess even though he's just been molested, I'll go ahead and
Run him through.
So you just
I'm just gonna run him through like stomach to throat, just kill him.
Sorry, Edacra.
You just see me. You just see
Like
me.
with your boyfriend friend.
Around. And, like the dust, you just see me drawing circles with my finger, like, kneeling down. So mean. I mean, it was just a simple mistake. What the hell?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to keep him, I guess you could have left him alive, but...
Blah.
He did try to leave him alive in his defense.
I mean, yeah. It was quite the passive shocking grasp.
It was a surprise for some of us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after the earlier situation with the ghouls, I'm not 100% surprised. Completely honest.
Let's not talk about that in front of the bird, please.
In
Oh,
front of
right.
the
I'm sorry.
bird.
I didn't realize that was private information. So we should probably continue down and see if there's any loot in here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh my Lord.
I want to follow Stormcaller into the room.
Paul like awkwardly steps over the bodies and like.
I just stay in my little corner drawing circles.
Yes. Naila would also like to look for loot.
The
Where
middleman
specifically?
is disturbed.
In
A
the
tall metal man squatting down, drawing circles in the ground.
specifically to the south, Naila, or is there a specific area you're wanting to look for loot? Just the room to the south.
In the the south, or like the eastern bit.
Okay.
Where it's all kind of rubbly.
So yes, inspecting the room, specifically the rubble there, you notice that this room has quite a few wall carvings depicting dwarves carrying censers, observing various religious rites. You get the idea that this chamber was once a shrine. However, the east section of the room itself has collapsed, full of rubble. Gnawed bones are scattered among the debris, and you can gather by the size of the various bones that these are probably dwarfs, a good number of dwarfs, in fact. Searching through the rubble itself, you do find an amulet, quite a shiny amulet. It's on a very thin but very sturdy golden chain. The metal for the amulet itself is quite shiny and silver. You guess that it's not actually silver, though, that it's platinum. On which you do see a symbol, a hammer and an anvil. You aren't 100% sure what it means, just at first glance, but you get the sense that this is of importance to someone. Also, there is a steel coffer on the ground. Small box, similar in design to a coffin, but it's much smaller and would the whole top lid comes off to store various things inside of it.
Okay, so Naila would pocket the amulet and then search the box.
Okay, so the box itself.
There are two.
Two coffers?
No, I'm just asking if this is also where Stormcaller and Derwood went.
I mean, to a degree, if you wish. You could see her pocketing the amulet.
Alright, I'm gonna bring that up later.
Okay.
We'll remember this.
Stormcaller never forgets. So yes, the box itself, being solid steel, weighs a good, 5-7 pounds just on its own, despite its small size. It is also packed completely with silt.
Silt.
Fine dust and dirt.
Do I know anything about this room?
Yeah.
Like what
Hey, Siren.
it's meant for?
Do you want to get a religion check? Is that what you're trying? Okay, yeah. Go ahead and do said thing. Nope. Nope. As far as you know, they worship ghouls and dwarf bones.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Critical fail.
So, yes, you start picking up all the dwarf bones as though they're sacred objects. So yes, your silt pat box and your now sacred dwarf bones. Hoi. Hey, Sirens. Hey, Larry. Welcome,
grab
welcome.
A handful of the silt and like let it fall back into the box, real slowly.
Okay.
Like what the hell?
So reaching your hand
Strange.
into the silt, you do feel a glass object, a bottle, a vial of some sort. So pulling that out with the handful of silt as well, letting the silt fall back in, you do realize you have some sort of potion that was inside the box as well. Or sorry, the
Ooh,
coffer.
This is interesting.
And something
Is it
fun,
like-
Naila?
I think so. Is it sealed with like wax or a cork? Or...
A cork, or some manner of sealing that lets you access it readily if need be. So we'll call it a
I want
cork.
to drink it.
Anybody want to taste this, or should I just
I'll taste it.
stick your finger in? We'll just see what it does.
Okay, I want to stick my finger in and taste the potion.
Okay. You taste it and recognize immediately that it is a healing potion of sorts.
I'm sorry. Did he just cut out for that, or is he not?
It out for me.
I cut out. I'm sorry. It's you recognize immediately that that it's a healing potion of sorts. Did I cut out again? Hello?
Yeah.
No,
I heard
What is it?
A healing
Um,
potion of sorts.
I feel like I've gained health.
Just as an aside, in general, like when you find potions and that kind of stuff, even in lore and canon, whatever, just simply tasting or dabbling a little bit of it, you understand what it is. You don't gain the effects of it, as in like you'd have to consume the entire potion to gain, but you
Okay,
do
cool.
know that
It's
dipping
a
your
healing potion.
Ooh,
Sweet.
how useful. Perhaps somebody who gets hit more often than I do should carry this.
I
Sadly.
mean, I'm really good at getting hit.
Yes, we know.
You should hang on to that, actually, now that I think about it.
So Derwood's going to end up with this.
Yes.
Fine by me.
Okay, I will add that to your equipment.
Naila would kind of dig around, make sure there's nothing else in the box.
Besides more,
Am I with them?
I mean, yeah, to a degree.
Okay, then can I see if my pebbles are doing anything interesting?
You certainly can. Stare.
Sorry, what now?
I hope you roll really well, and he has to make something up.
Oh, she's rolling?
Yeah, I guess I am.
I had no idea about that. Go ahead and roll me a insight check.
Arcana check?
Well, she just wants to see if they're doing anything interesting, so.
Alright, fine.
That's a good old 5.
You spend quite some time staring at these pebbles in your hand, waiting for something. That's it. You just keep spending time doing so.
Can I steal Rain's pebbles?
Oh no, she's watching them very intently.
Oh, I guess that's a good point.
So yes, Naila, there's not much in there.
From Naila.
If you want to run a sleight of hand check against Naila, sure.
What are you stealing from me?
That's the 12.
Naila, you want to give me a perception check?
What are you stealing?
Trying to steal that amulet. Yeah, no. You more or less attempt to pull an Edacra on her there.
So what now?
Sorry, Naila, that was an accident.
Root you two. Stormcaller will start going through more rubble. Is there
Edacra,
anything else of importance here?
not readily that you see. Edacra, are you still drawing circles in this dust?
Yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The entire party is 1, drawing circles in dust, 2, staring at pebbles, three
It's very boring.
moving dirt and rocks. Yes?
I'm still in the previous room, so I don't know what's
We
going
are
on.
playing archaeologist. Archaeologist simulator here.
Simulator. No,
Just
listen,
an archaeologist.
Naila, like, rises to her full height and is suddenly very aware of all of her belongings. Thank you very much.
I want to go help Stormcaller search through the rubble.
I mean, you're right there, so you just kind of turn and do that. So it's at about this point, one of you points out that there is a staircase to the south.
I want to go up the staircase. Stormcaller starts going towards the staircase, not really saying anything.
I want to somersault up and follow Stormcaller.
Somersault. Give me an acrobatics. I want to somersault up. Our...
Best roll to do.
Yeah, it usually is. Oh, an 8?
I can feel
You know,
his face fall.
you somersault, if you can call it that. It's much more grand in your head, but you definitely somersault.
Okay.
It looks like a 5th grader learning to somersault. Kind of just tumbling over themselves and standing up very proud. But you definitely somersaulted your way out and up the stairs with Stormcaller. Raeen, how are those pebbles doing?
Well, I see that nothing's happening, and I'm going to follow them. Put the
Sadly.
pebbles away. And
But guys, the other time.
You
Okay.
can come back later. If there's things of use, I'm sure people will find it. You can't just search through dirt all day. Besides, there might be something else up here.
I think we're not in the same room as them.
Okay.
Okay,
I will go
so
up the stairs also, reluctantly.
Edacra?
Steel skin, you coming?
Huh? What?
We're going upstairs. She's like shouting down the stairs at them.
I guess I should follow.
Okay, you guess. Okay, so
Get up from drawing my circles, even though they're very pretty, and I start following.
oh my gosh.
So we're moving on to the right half of the map there, upper halls. In the bottom right corner, there's a small staircase that's jutting in from the east, moves into a hallway, traveling north-south. That's where you guys are. You're currently in that hallway. Stepping into the hallway, directly in front of you, about 15 feet, is a door. The hallway leads to the left downstairs, which you assume lead back to the throne room based on your area, and leading into the right to unknown territory. Go away, fly. That being said, what would you like to do?
I think we should throw the drumstick down the staircase and see what happens.
Can you repeat that?
Drumstick.
We should take the drumstick and throw it down the staircase and see what happens.
We
No
throw you
attacks.
down again. I think that's a wonderful idea.
And how did that work for us last time?
I mean, if you didn't fall,
Oof.
then I think it would have been fine.
Yeah,
Well,
a
If
little
someone
bit.
didn't
There
drop
wasn't-
me, it would have been fine.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
down the
then-
staircase.
Down the
Door
staircase?
to the west.
Okay.
I want to follow Naila into that room.
No, it's down. You're right. You want to go to the north? Okay, so Stormcaller goes down the stairs. Edacra and Raeen are standing in the hallway in front of the stairs they just came up. Naila, you're approaching the door. Are you opening the door, or are you just approaching the door?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go through the door on the way.
Okay. You go through the door, which is slightly ajar. And I'm sorry, Derwood, you wanted to travel all the way north?
No, I'm going with Naila.
I'm pretty sure I heard different, but all right.
I'll follow behind.
All right, Raeen follows behind. Edacra, just gonna hang out.
I will wait here for Stormcaller.
All right, Stormcaller, you do indeed end up back in the throne room. You see the familiar dead bodies of the ghouls that had bit you recently. Some of said ghouls. That being said, in the room, Naila, Raeen, Derwood, you do recognize this as a, let's say, the room is recently inhabited by quite a few ghouls. The wall immediately to your left has a hole bored into it that seems to be a means of entrance and exit for tunneling enemies of some kind. You get the idea that this room was where the ghouls that came to the aid of the Castellan's body, or the Castellan's undead self, hung out in this room. In the middle of the room itself is a stone tub that has quite a few of Derwood's sacred objects been gnawed upon. Derwood's sacred dwarven bone objects. My bad. They're gnawed dwarven bones filling the tub. It does have a faucet, though. And there is a seal at the bottom of the tub itself, still intact.
I wonder if it works. And Naila wants to go over and turn on the faucet.
I want to break the seal.
Break it.
Yes.
Okay. You
like a seal that's closing something, right?
well,
Like
it's a
so
tub.
it doesn't drain.
Oh,
So
I was confused.
Nope, that's fine. You pull out the plug as she turns on the piping hot, fresh spring water. Your arm is now slightly ouchy, and the tub is now slightly full of hole. Just one hole.
Oh, that kind of tub. I thought you. Never mind.
Bathtub, yes.
Giant bathtub.
You said Stormcaller what?
Stormcaller returns to this room after being like, oh yeah, that hallway leads to the...
Yes, and immediately sees hot water spilling over Derwood, jumping towards the bathtub to unseal it.
You know, if we cleaned this tub, it would be a nice place. I mean, we could stay here for a little. Listen, you know how long it's been since I've had a nice bath.
Oh Lord, they're.
Do you want to find in the room with the bones? You have
we should
plenty of
leave the
company.
room.
Would be interesting. I mean, we should clean them up if we
could just
actually
we
wanted
could
to.
just stay. It's fine.
Okay.
Just have to
And
be
she
here.
turns up the water, and she's like, "That's fine."
Just, if you want a nice warm bath, I'm sure you can ask the inn.
True.
My room has a bathtub. I don't know about hers.
Did we find anything when we washed the bones?
Slightly washed bones.
Stormcaller
What
gives
if we
Naila
need
a gentle
those?
pat on the shoulder as she's washing the bones, being like, it's okay.
Yes, Derwood, you're still convinced these are sacred objects.
Oh. Naila will head out the north door and see if anybody follows her.
Stormcaller will follow, mostly because of the shenanigans at this point.
So will Derwood.
Edacra, are you
You
doing
don't want to
anything?
keep those
Room
sacred
for
objects?
anything.
I'm just happy to be here.
I'm sorry, Raeen, you piped up?
So.
I want to look around the room to see if there's anything like of interest.
Besides the stone tub full of now washed bones and a little bit of water, no seal though, and the hole in the wall, there's not much. The other three leave through the north door.
Swing left.
What?
And swing a left.
And swing a left. Perfect. As you enter the hallway and immediately turn to the left, you see a luminous, wispy form of a female elf floating in the dusty hallway before you. Its face is wreathed in a tangle of gossamer hair, its body clad in spectral rags as it flutters about it. The apparition's face becomes a mask of rage as it screams at the top of its lungs, "Get out of my house!" And, sorry, I don't want to ruin everybody's ears, but
Naila, try and be her friend.
why is that not doing it?
Naila, how's your friend doing?
There we go.
Oh, she's terrifying. Naila, be friends with her.
I'm not really sure that friendship is possible here.
Do you happen to have silver?
What the
That being said, Naila, Derwood.
Wait,
Yes.
Not gonna lie, she's kind of cute though.
It's kind of cute
Not
though.
really, though.
In Banshee kind of way.
Nyla, Derwood,
Oh no.
Stormcaller.
I rolled a 5 on my initiative.
Yay, I finally had a good roll.
Not
Okay, that
not
wasn't bad.
Edacra. You're
I was behind them.
No, you weren't. I asked you. You said you're happy to be here.
Yes, and then I said I'm following them.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
No one heard that.
Wow. You know what? Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I there?
You are still in the room. Lordy Lou, my ears. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Scream.
Did I hear that
They-
scream?
You did, but
Rush over?
not the rush over part. In the time that takes you to rush over and Edacra to rush over, you guys are like still, oh god, there's a scream, and the Banshee's attacking. So. That being said, go away. Derwood, you are the first to act.
So, I don't think you want to be our friend, but I do feel bad for invading your house. So, as an apology,
Sorry.
I'm gonna attack you.
Wait.
What is the BA1?
BA1, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Mhm.
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try attacking her unarmed. I guess. Okay, cool.
Okay, yes, you are able to hit her, but only doing 2 damage.
And I'm gonna hit her again. Okay, then I'm just gonna
Doing
chill
another
her.
3 damage with a crit. Okay, Stormcaller.
Cool. Certain that I don't have any silver, she's just gonna be like, fuck it, and run off and try to attack.
Oh, I thought you said run off. I was like, what? Okay.
I'm like, nope, I'm at. No,
Fucking run off.
This is what did it. Oh, alright, where am I? Okay.
All right, yes.
I'm gonna try again.
5 damage.
Do that again. Our rolls are not in our favor.
No, they really aren't.
Well, you're still landing hits on him.
That's true.
Doing a total of 11 damage this turn. That being said, did you want to do anything else?
Beings are hard.
All right, so she projects her visage upon each of you, just imbuing fear into each of you. Go ahead and give me wisdom saving throws for everyone.
Oh no. Wait, I think I have advantage on fear? Because I'm a brave little halfling.
I believe so.
That was a critical fail on that wisdom save.
It sure was.
It sure was. Wow.
Wait, is this magic?
Oh, I also
Oh my
critically
God.
failed my.
Because I have advantage on wisdom against magic. But I don't know if this is magic.
Okay, so yes,
Not that
you
it
have
matters.
Stormcaller. You have advantage against.
I have
Frighten.
advantage against fear because
Yep.
I'm a brave little halfling.
Yep. As far as advantage, yours is what? Saving throws against magic. No, this. Let me double check and make sure this isn't magic. No, we'll call it magic. You can go ahead and make a second roll. Just make a regular
Thank you.
wisdom save. Ooh. You got it.
Okay.
Didn't matter anyways. All right. Every single one of you failed your savings throw. So every single one of you, you can, at the end of your turn, each of your turns, you can repeat that saving throw. But as of now, for the next good while, you are completely frightened, meaning that you have to spend your turn moving as far away from it as you can.
Ah.
Yep. So, that being said, on to Naila, who is running towards Raeen and in a small amount towards Edacra, back into the room. You can go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
That's a 10.
Nope, you are still very much frightened.
All right.
At this point, Edacra and Raeen have caught up and, well, see you streaking past them as they enter the hallway to see what's in front of them.
Nope.
So, Edacra.
Greetings.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back from your. Never mind.
Okay. So, Edacra.
Alright.
What are you going to do?
Fine. What is
Yes, wise turn indeed.
I see Naila running by,
Mm-hmm.
so I assume the others are in trouble too.
Yes.
So I run out of the room, see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I love chickens, Eddie!
Sorry, what was the last part? MrsMizui cutting me off.
Bah.
I love chickens, Eddie!
Let's find out what you're made of. Firebolt!
And proceeds to miss.
All these critical fails, I swear.
I know. So many of them today. Would you like to do anything else?
I will sink back into the room
Slink, slink.
just to make sure nothing else happens.
Okay. On to Derwood.
Okay. So, I do a wisdom save, right?
At the end of your turn.
Okay. So I can still attack. I just can't get closer.
No, you have to
That's
spend as much time as you can running as far away from her as you can. So
Okay.
either down the hall and around the corner or back into the room.
Well, I'm gonna run back into the room then.
Okay. And so ending your turn there, you would make a wisdom save.
Okay. It's a 5.
Still frightened.
Wow.
Derwood, more like Scarewood.
Speaking of scared.
Something different.
Alright, so Stormcaller runs down the hall and around the corner. I will make my wisdom saving throw now.
Oh, Lord.
You guys sure are interesting right now.
She said it wrong. She said it wrong, that's all.
Oh. Ah, I swear I can type. Goodness.
You know, typing's overrated.
It's fine. It's not like we're gonna have any rolls, though. Oh,
Hey!
Hey!
15.
So yes, you round the corner and break eye contact with her and come to your senses, realizing What are you doing? That being said...
Can I use my, actually I was gonna wonder if I could use my action to take out, my javelin?
You can equip it. We'll call it an action, we'll call it just as part of recouping yourself, but... Yeah.
I wasn't sure if my action was running away or not.
Yeah, generally when you're frightened, you just spend everything you can to get away from them, and you end making that save. So at the end, the very last thing you do is you make the save.
That's good.
So
that's fine. I just forgot how that worked.
Yep, it's no worries.
We'll run back to her later.
So Edacra is slinking away. Everybody's slinking away into the room. Makes her very curious as to, well, what the hell's in this room? Floating ever so ethereally through the wall into the room, she sees, well, the four of you in the room, and decides to lash out at the one closest to her, which would be Edacra at this point. Oh, lordy, lordy, I have to type this whole dang thing, don't I? All right. But she is not able to contact with his skin. Still being kind of misty going through the wall there and not quite sure of herself. What? Wait, what? I just read chat. On to
I don't know what you're talking
Naila. What the hell?
Derwood. Not Derwood, Derwood.
Yeah, I get it now, but what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, so Naila's still scared.
Yes.
Great. So she'll just book it out the door and back around the corner, like on the opposite direction of the
Passing by Stormcaller.
Hey, bye.
Yoip! Ring around the rosy.
At least I know where she is.
All right.
19 on my wisdom save, though.
So passing Stormcaller, you two come to your senses and go, what the hell?
Wait, what? On this turn, can Naila still yell in Elvish?
I mean, she can yell in Elvish, but like I said, you end your turn recovering.
Oh, okay.
So,
Got it. That's fine.
So back to Edacra then.
Where am I?
You never joined in. That's my fault. Go ahead and join in.
You never told me to.
I joined. Well, yeah, sorry. I already owned that. Yeah, technically it's your turn. We'll just go ahead and take a turn, and then Edacra's guy's turn.
I want to flirt with her because she's.
Go ahead.
What would I?
Persuasion?
She's floating in the room right next to you. This is your time for the hey girl hey.
You're right. Shoot, I had something. I actually had a line and then I forgot it. Dang it.
When in doubt, Joey out. How you doing?
Give me a moment. Trying to think. Dang it, I can't remember. Let me just look something up. How about that?
No. Okay.
Wait. But are you either performance or persuasion this check, depending on the end goal of it?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and give me a performance when you get it here. Performance check.
Performance, of course.
Now I'm just imagining.
Okay, I have a stupid one.
Go ahead.
Are you a ghost? Because you're haunting my dream.
Oh Lord! Give me a performance check, please.
And then I wink after that.
No, wink.
Wink wong.
See, what I'm imagining is all those fancy birds and like their mating dances, where they like
Oh my god.
fan out their tail feathers and that kind of stuff, and she's like winking. Oh my God! Are you serious? Well, damn! She's a ghost, but she blushes. How do you get a nat 20 on your flirting? Oh my Lord!
Fabulous.
Well,
The anarchy of D&D.
traditionally, banshees are immune from being charmed, but this one, haha, not so much. You have a new best friend.
Oh, Jesus.
Are you doing anything specific otherwise on your turn? Where are you going with this?
Where do you go from here?
You have now wooed an ethereal form? I don't even know what to call it. Yeah.
I asked if she can not attack our friends. So, can you not attack our friends, please? My friends? Our friends? They can be our friends.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, I guess. I swear to God.
In that one.
I swear to God. With a negative modifier too. All right. 14. She looks at you and she kind of like
Please.
thinks about it. You can tell she's thinking about it. Whether that actually means something or whether it's going to happen, she isn't sure. That being said, we move on to Derwood, who is still very much afraid, and now probably even more so.
He's afraid.
Cute.
I want to run back to where we were before.
Okay.
In that hallway.
Switch the... Yeah. Sounds good. Go ahead and give me your wisdom save. What the heck?
6.
You're still not about it. No.
Look at how cute that is.
Stormcaller, would you like to do anything?
I would like to attack the Banshee because I have no idea what's happening.
Yep. Sounds like a thing. Jeez.
Because she just like went around the corner and took a deep breath and was like, okay, I'm ready.
Yep, and comes back in, Raeen kind of giving goo-goo eyes at a Banshee who's deep in thought while staring at her.
This is confusing for your local barbarian. Please hold. Cool. And I'm gonna attack again.
My.
All right. Oops, don't kick stuff. That's bad. Wow.
I still have 5 berries left.
You shoved 10 of them in Derwood's face.
Well, cause I think I gave 5 to Derwood.
I thought we counted it as all 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I tried my best.
You did 9 damage. It's not dead yet. It's hard to judge on a ghost, but it's definitely still ghosty in there, so...
Like slashes through his head.
That hurt me this much. That hurt me for 4. You'll know I'm dead when I stop saying something.
Right next. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay.
Ah, shit.
So... She... Oh. Alright.
I'm ready for death.
Throw you for a little loop there.
Derwood? Wait, do I have to type? I have to type minus T for every single one. Okay. Raeen. Stormcaller and Naila.
I'm in a different room.
You very much are. So she lets out a just heart-piercing, ear-shattering wail.
Oh no.
Every single person,
Naila.
every single person that can hear it, has to make a Constitution saving throw. The 4 of you, Naila fails completely and immediately falls, and her body just crumples to the floor. The rest of you take 6 damage.
Oh. Okay. Lovely. Right.
Poor Naila.
Now
Hey,
this,
there are still death saving throws. You'll be okay.
yep. Death saving throws is going to be a first for the campaign. So.
Oh gosh.
Be fine. I believe in you.
Why is this caps lock? Caps lock, go away.
Okay. I want to.
I need to find the.
I want to
Average
try to
stuff.
persuade everyone not to attack her.
Oh Lord, she just okay.
She just screeched and okay. You would argue for disadvantage on this since she actively just screeched at us.
I mean,
None of us want to do it.
well, one of you's in the room. No, two of you are in the room. One of you is outside the room unconscious, and another one is outside the room entirely just running fear blind. So it's going to be kind of a hard persuasion when you only got two of them in the room. You can,
Okay, then can I try to persuade her again to not attack everyone?
if you wish.
Yes, I wish to do that. Please, Miss Banshee.
Oh,
please do not,
I'm like, please, miss.
please do not attack.
How do you do this kind of stuff? Well,
Because I'm in love.
apparently, this is this is a toxic love. Yes, again, she is very confused and unsure of what to do. You feel like your words got to her as to what will happen because of that.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
Can I make... No, I can only do that once a day. I forgot. Darn.
Was that not your action?
Yeah, it was. Sorry. I want to sit down, like, crisscross on the ground right beside her and just look up at her.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Naila. Alright, I am looking of how to do this at the moment. But there is... does not apply to death saves. Does not apply to death saves. How do you make a death save? Oh, well, roll, save, space, death?
Yeah, I think it's a constitution.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, well, death saves. So, this is a fun little mechanic. When you're unconscious, you roll a d20 while you're unstable every turn. You have 3 towards fails and 3 towards saves. If you fill up your fails, you fail, your creature or your character is dead. You get 3 saves, your character's alive and still unconscious but with 1 health. That being said, a critical in either direction is worth 2. For a save on a critical, you're automatically at 1 hit point. They just count it all the way across. For a fail, you take 2 points. So, you have 1 fail. Now, that being said, your team can go to you and try to stabilize you. Either by healing you.
There.
I know. I'm just letting you know as a general rule since we've not run into this yet and no one else has any idea of what to do on this one. You can heal. You can use a medicine skill. You can do a medicine skill check. You can... trying to think of the other word. There's like Revivify. There's certain spells that just directly stabilize people. So... there are a few options, everybody, so consider your characters, look over, see what you wish to do. As far as anybody knowing if Naila's dead or unconscious, that's, I would say that Derwood's probably the only one who's slightly aware of it currently. But you are...
Quick question.
Yeah?
How far away is Naila from?
She is more or less on the corner, the top right corner in the hallway there.
Within 10 feet?
Of you?
Yeah.
No. Through a wall and such? No.
I'm near the northern doorway. I know that much.
You're near the northern, so is Raeen, and so is the Banshee. Derwood's just outside and to the left. So Derwood has line of sight on her if he comes to his senses. Her crumpled body at the very least. So, that being said, without breaking the metagame, you have a failure. 2 more, characters dead. Edacra.
Just confirming, you said I could actually run up to her and I can heal her?
Mm-hmm. If you see her crumpled body or, you want to, yeah.
Well, I mean, aren't I in the room with her?
She is outside the room in the hallway.
Yeah,
Oh. I didn't realize she went to the hall. I thought she was still in the room.
No, I had to run away on my last turn.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
Boy.
Yeah, I was essentially heading for the northern door there in that hallway. So.
Wait, what?
In the hallway, so like a staircase, and then there's that doorway to the north. I was essentially heading for that.
Oh, okay. I think I'm confused where I am on the map, because I think I'm outside the northern door. Because that's how I came in to attack the Banshee.
Right. She had faced through the northern wall into the room, kind of in the north
Okay, cool.
western
so I'm at the
corner.
north door, and I cannot see.
Yeah, you're inside the room to attack her near the northern door. All three, you, Ray, and Edacra, all three are kind of by that northern door there. Derwood
ran through the northern door, went through the other door, and kept running, correct?
Yeah, I ran through the northern door and kind of to the left. And then Naila has done a ring around the rosy and is in the opposite direction.
Okay. I'm actually gonna follow Derwood to make sure that I could try to help him in any way.
Okay.
So I went over to the eastern door.
Okay. And, north, south, forward?
Well, I moved through the door, obviously, the doorway.
Right. Do you go north to find Derwood?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, making your way north to find Derwood, you do find Naila's crumpled body on the ground.
Alright.
You gonna do anything with that?
Yes, hold on, I'm finding my... my
All the words. Where are they?
I'm looking through my spell book.
Yep.
Every time you say her crumpled body, I think of Paper Mario.
What? Yep, that's exactly what I meant. Wadded up piece of paper, Naila, on the ground.
Without even hesitating or without even checking to see if she's okay, I just go up to her, touch her body, and say, "Cure."
All right, restoring 15 health to her. You are now still unconscious, but not dying anymore. I don't know if you have to clear your death saves. I'm uncertain about that. But, Edacra, you have successfully healed her. What would you like to do, if anything else? Still search for Derwood?
I mean, I think I used all my movements.
More or less.
But I will at least move.
I'm holding.
That is.
Okay.
I
On
think
to
that is
that.
my movement.
On to whom, then? Go ahead and next it.
Oh, wait.
Derwood.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of Derwood.
Do I still have to keep on running away even though I
Yep.
don't see her?
You just have to do your best guess. You don't necessarily know where she is, but you cannot move towards her. Like
Can
actively.
I not move at all?
Huh? You just actively cannot pursue her forward. So yes. You can
Okay.
stay right there if you want to.
Then I want to do that.
Okay.
And then it's a 4.
Yep, you're still just kind of cowering and shivering in the corner on the ground.
Wonderful. Confused by the situation, and terrified of the Banshee, Stormcaller is gonna rage.
All right, sounds good.
Because everyone is abandoning me and no one's attacking the giant ghost that just attacked us.
To be fair, Raeen's sitting there.
Well, she's just trying to persuade this giant ephemeral ghost being. I don't know what you want.
Persuade her to be with me, obviously.
I don't want to date a banshee.
I do.
Where's my rage stuff? Sorry.
Copy pasta.
Copy pasta. The beautiful,
Send the
beautiful
picture
thing.
Again. Look at that. Like, who wouldn't want to be with that?
Damn.
Ephemeral ghost being that could kill you easily.
Clearly, as evidenced recently. Oh my god. Derwood, you have a racial trait called speak with small beasts, and every goddamn time I see it, I swear to God, I see small breasts. And I'm like, what the hell does this mean? Speak with small breasts. I let my cleavage do the talking.
He's a part of the itty bitty bitty committee.
Apparently.
Okay, yeah, there is nothing else I can add to this. Okay.
Nope, nope.
Alright, I'm not gonna do that again.
Alright, and you're attacking, yeah. Doing 7 damage on the first one.
Oh, goodness.
And another 6 damage on the second.
Oh, and with my reaction, I would like to give myself 3 extra hit points. Thank you very much.
Do you extend that to Raeen? Sorry,
No,
Raeen.
she's just sitting on the floor and trying to befriend this thing. I don't know whose friends are foe at this point.
Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly
In fairness,
acceptable.
she's never even met Raeen before, and this is how she's gonna be in the first fight. I mean, I can see why.
Oh god, that's... Well, no, you guys have fought
Yeah.
ghouls, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know this person. This person is trying to befriend this banshee. Banshees are bad. This is all bad.
Everything's bad.
Alright. Oh, and
Oh god. Oh boy.
For future reference, Storm Aura is a bonus action, not a reaction.
oh, okay.
That's okay, though. Oof. Okay, how are we going to do this? So, Raeen and Stormcaller are stuck in the room with the Banshee.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Wouldn't
one
like
of
it
them
any
is
other
stuck,
way.
and the other one is quite happy to be there.
Yup.
Well, that being said, the Banshee was convinced not to attack Raeen's friends. I have no idea what that noise was. Hello? So, it will not attack Raeen's friends. It does reach out to hug Raeen, she thinks. Missing entirely, as you are now sitting on the ground, and it attempted to hug your standing body. Realizing its mistake, kind of floats around you a little bit, and moves to the next person. Which is Raeen.
Okay, I attempt to hug the banshee.
Bear hug, bear hug. Bear hug,
Okay.
Ghost hug, ghost hug.
So you stand up and reach your arms out to hug the incorporeal being. And exactly what you think happens, you just kind of right through it.
Yup.
Very confused as to why the hug was very cold.
After this, I'm pretty sure Stormcaller is just gonna think everyone has an undead fetish and be very uncomfortable.
Right?
Is it possible for me to kind of guard the banshee?
How do you mean?
Like, kind of protect, as in stand in front.
You can stand in front, but they can easily move around.
Right.
So,
But just doing my
yes,
best attempt.
I mean, yes, but you can't. height, your friends. We kind of agreed on that one, so not entirely sure what you're trying to do here.
What I'm trying to do is protect the Banshee from Stormcaller.
Okay, well, yes, Raeen is between Stormcaller and the Banshee at this point, clearly doing her best to block her.
Her arms and her wings spread wide, like you can't see her. You can't hurt if you can't see her.
Yes,
More or
spread
less.
wide.
In a very
Apparently, like.
apparently legs spread wide as well. Anything else? All right,
Don't worry.
Naila. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
tell me about.
So Naila being unconscious, you're more or less asleep.
Okay.
So there's not a whole heck of a lot you can do. You're just kind of there for the duration.
Guess I'm done.
Yep,
Uh-huh,
basically.
yes.
Which is back to Edacra.
All right. Which way did our little friend go?
He went to he's in the L-shaped hallway. He's going westerly.
He's heading west in the L shape.
Yep.
I go to follow him.
Okay. He's roughly 25 feet, so you have about 10 feet extra.
Yay!
So you're
Perfect.
able to reach him.
Am I able to break his fear?
Break his fear.
Don't
Not
Him said
Do I have a way to?
Not really, no, unless you have something that specifically says you can remove a condition on them.
What if you slap him? Would that
I-
help?
It wouldn't. It's more. You would have to have like some sort of spell that you had prepared,
Yeah.
or
It's
like,
a
essential
magical
item.
it's a magical effect, so you would need some kind of
That's what I'm
yeah.
wondering.
Unless you have a
What?
magical glove of condition removal. All right, just hold still.
hang on, let me put on my bitch slap.
Yep. Bitch, wake up.
Can I grab him and hold him in place?
Yeah, you very much can try. Yep. He is standing there shaking, cowering at this point. He's not been running, so I think more or less you just kind of pick him up.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. You are now holding a scared little gnome boy. Man, sorry.
Is that the end of your turn?
I will head back towards Naila with my remaining, 5.
Towards Naila. Okay. You're fine.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all I can do for now.
Okay. On to Derwood, who is shaking and cowering in Edacra's arms.
Don't take me towards the creature, and I want to run, but not run, but try to run.
Wait, you mean like in the cartoons where he's holding you under under your shoulders and you're just kicking in the air? Yes.
Oh my
You were the creature.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my saving throw.
Okay. Little tiny legs.
It's an 11.
11. Nope. Yep. You're still very much afraid, kicking in the air. I imagine Mini-Me from whichever that one was, where he just is screaming.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm because Edacra and a chicken people, and a cockra,
Aragakra.
usually size medium, just
Yep.
a size larger than me.
Yep.
And as a halfling,
Yep.
I can just move through you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. She's yep. She's as a halfling. Yeah, she just kind of nimbly dodges under your legs as though you weren't even there. And does what exactly?
I I'm gonna attack the banshee.
All right.
Everyone's crazy.
Everyone here is so weird.
In Naila's
Doing
defense,
8
she
damage.
basically died.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. You did die. Yeah. The life force was drained from your body through magical means. Just.
Everyone in Stormcaller's life is insane, and she just wants to deal with this banshee.
Who is nearly dead at this point, but, you know, it's hard to tell exactly how nearly dead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give me 3 more temporary hit points.
Yep.
I think I have to put 6 there.
You do.
Did I do that? Oh,
You
I
did. Perfectly.
Cool.
Oh, God. Okay. So, Stormcaller. Now being between her beloved? I don't know if that's how this works here. Yes, I still have it. Okay.
I'm gonna die. At least.
You're gonna die. Oh my, you're gonna die. That sucks.
Oh, no. Well, she goes to hug, well, she's trying to hug Raeen, and you're in the way, but she dodges around you with a corrupting touch. That being said, it's Raeen.
Like, you know how the banshee screams? Stormcaller just keeps screaming back at it.
Ah! Ah! No, you are!
Is it possible? Am I allowed to attack Stormcaller?
No, we do not attack our friends. Remember, I just said that. We agreed upon that.
Not paying attention. Okay.
No, we agreed upon that before we even started. We aren't attacking each other.
Can I grab Stormcaller and like hold her back?
To attempt
that
to
would be a
grapple her?
grapple check,
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, that would be a grapple. Which is technically
That would get to
an
resist.
attack.
Technically, it's an attack.
Which, I mean, technically you grapple Derwood, but we're not gonna...
I'm carrying Derwood. There's a
Okay, then can I carry her above my head?
What
I
the
would
fuck?
like to resist.
Yes, he got to resist, and so does she. So if you wish to attempt to grapple her, she will attempt to resist said grapple. So,
Okay.
That's with athletics.
grapple. Great, now I have to look up grapple. I think it just might be attack grapple? Maybe? With her as the target? Maybe?
Oh god.
I just want this banshee, okay?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I don't know how to grapple.
Easy. You wrap your arms around the other person and you
I think it's a versus athletics check.
Yeah,
You
we'll
can
just
use
call it that.
athletics or acrobatics to resist. I think it's an unarmed attack.
I'm just trying to see if there's a specific way that Avery wants us to do it, more or less. So we'll just do it by
Let me get
checks.
my...
So just go ahead and attack, or yeah, make a athletics check versus her athletics check.
I make an athletics check?
Mm-hmm. Both of you.
Okay.
We'll call that good.
got one!
Jeez.
Oh my god.
All right.
You need a 17 or more. It's still possible. Nope.
Hey,
never
you
mind.
have me.
Well, you grab her.
Love chickens, Eddie!
What's going on?
Let me know when it's my turn, and I will try to escape.
Yep.
Thanks.
Wow.
So I have attack rolls. Strength.
Irene, are you? Irene,
Are you finished?
Raeen, are you done?
Raeen. Raeen.
Is it possible to?
That was an action.
Yeah, that was
You
your
have a
full
bonus
action.
action and a reaction left.
Can I like yell at Stormcaller saying stop attacking her, or would that count as an action?
I mean, talking is talking. You just did it. So, yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm very satisfied with this.
So, just next.
Yeah, just next. Not too much you can do.
I'll be here, sleeping it off.
Edacra?
I go turn the corner. Hang on, I'm trying to find the map. Okay. I go to turn the corner. And I actually laid down Derwood right next to Naila.
Okay.
Right, to make sure I don't lose either of them. Okay. And then I make my way over to the eastern door to try and get back into the room.
Okay.
From the doorway, I can see the struggling
Yep.
going on.
Banshee in the way first.
Sorry?
There's a banshee in the way in between them.
Well, isn't she transparent?
I was just specifying where she was.
Fair enough. But I can see what's going on in here. Good news, though. There's a banshee in my way.
Yep.
No. 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 No.
What are we knowing?
No.
It's far too late for you to know him.
Yep.
No.
I don't know what she's knowing.
He doesn't want you to kill her girlfriend.
Stand back, I got this. Firebolt!
Apparently you don't got it. Enough to critical her.
Oh my gosh, the Banshee hasn't seen that. Wait, has the Banshee even like... Oh no. I think
Come
the
on.
Banshee... Oh boy.
Bring it!
Okay, I would like to jump back up and start running back down the hallway.
Right?
Of course you would.
Next to
Scared
Naila.
yet.
And that is all. A 4.
A 4.
Definitely
Jesus,
not.
you're still frightened. Derwood!
Has it been more than a minute?
Alright,
Has it been more than
Stormcaller.
a minute?
No, 10 rounds is a minute.
Wait. Wait, what?
10 rounds is a minute. Each round is roughly 6 seconds.
Damn it.
Alright, Stormcaller.
So, is there any way to attack the Banshee from my position, or do I have to attack?
You're grappled, which means she's holding you
Right.
back, but you're able to attack. Your movement is 0, so you can't move, but she's still right next to you, or the Banshee is still right next to you. Thanks, Phoebus. Hello, hello, and goodbye,
Hi.
goodbye.
Yes. Don't get too many spoilers.
Oh, I know, right? Drops in, drops out.
Very important right now.
Meow, woof, woof, bow, wow, yo, yippee, hey.
All right. And you really killed it, too. Yeah, nice. All right, able to finish off the Banshee, who just kind of disappears into a puff of some sort of ephemeral ghost goo.
Oh my.
Oh.
Hey,
I do. Yes. All right.
Third one, I recommend you drop me.
What?
You cut out there.
Are you crazy?
Flirt with the undead.
Have you
was over.
looked like you.
She would have killed you.
She
Please
did, and
let
she was
me
fine.
go.
Oh, hey, Derwood, by the way, you come to at this point.
Let's
So I'm aware that everything's gone.
Yeah.
go.
I'm not letting you go, and you. No, I'm. No.
Okay. I walk over to
Are
the
you a
girl
child?
and I try to separate them.
Okay. Easily
Do I
done.
need a strength?
No, they're not. I mean, oh wait, are they still grappled? Did you know how to go?
Yeah, they're still grappled.
Oi.
I'm not letting go of her.
Exactly. That's what I said. I'm gonna separate them.
Okay.
So strength.
Sure, give me a strength check. And go ahead and do it at advantage. But, okay.
Oh, shoot.
Just make another one.
I didn't know I had advantage.
I literally was trying
Why
to.
he was telling you.
Yep.
Alright, 18. Easily separating Raeen. Okay. So, that being said.
Let's just clear this place out and be done with it. Stormcaller gets
Whatever.
kind of arms out.
Well, first
The
things
sooner I
first.
get my paycheck, the sooner I'm out of here.
Storms.
Well, first things first. I want to go
Is
check
Nyla
our
still
other
unconscious?
two members.
At this point, you're regaining consciousness. Not
I'm gonna walk
really,
in the middle room.
not very aware of what's going on. Oh God, Derwood. Jump.
I will continue to assume the fainted noble pose.
So, which direction does Stormcaller storm?
He goes up north and is I see anyone? Where are my friends? Or
You
these
can
people
see.
whom I've traveled with.
You can see Naila in her fainted pose, her noble's pose to the east there, and Derwood attempting to go into the room to the west of you.
Stormcaller,
Nyla?
obviously, that super Southern Belle, fainting couch faint.
Hey, princess, you awake?
Not, sort of.
Come on, let's get you up. She offers you a hand to help you up.
So
The
Derwood,
logistics of that seems complicated.
very careful. Oh Lord, I didn't even think about this. Okay, yep. Well, she's brawler. She's capable of supporting that weight. Yeah, it's fine.
That's 14 strength or something.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Nyla will take her hand.
So Derwood, you went into the middle room.
I did.
Okay. This is a bedroom. You are inside of a bedroom. Clearly, everything's decayed with age and dust and cobwebs and such. That being said, this is clearly a bedroom for what was an honored guest, as opposed to the cots and stuff that you have seen around the rest of the fortress. There's actually what substantiates as a bed in here, as well as things that look like they could have been dressers or, a vanity and so forth. As far as valuables or that kind of thing, you're getting the idea that there's not too much in this room, but this is clearly a important guest room at some point.
So can I search through the dressers and what used to be dressers to see if there's anything under the...
Yeah. I mean, if you want to spend that time. So, Edacra, Raeen, we'll check in there. What's going on?
Just kind of sitting in this area. I'm just annoyed right now. So I'm sitting in this area annoyed.
Okay.
Not moving.
Edacra?
I head out through the northern door to go check on Naila, but then I see Stormcaller is with her.
Okay.
So I start looking around for Derwood, trying to figure out where he is.
I'd say you could probably hear some rustling in the room to the west there.
Tell me he already kept going. I go, I see the open door, and I see Derwood inside.
Okay. So
I enter the room and I look at him. What in the world are you doing, Derwood?
I don't hear him.
I don't
I
hear
choose
him.
to ignore him.
No, I'm so like focused on what I'm doing that I'm not aware of him being in the room.
His mind is still recovering.
Earth to Gnome, are you aware? Are you alive?
So I
Okay.
take it I haven't found anything up to this
Use
point.
the sun.
Nope. Nope. There's nada.
Okay. Hi, Edacra. How are you today?
Here now.
I was trying to find a place to hide.
Why, you don't want me to carry you again?
We don't have ghosts in the Seven Seas, except for Davy Jones, but we don't see him very often.
Sure.
Because you do know he's a myth, right?
So we're gnomes. So
So are gnomes. Gnomes are an established race. What are you talking about? Anyways, we cut to Naila and Stormcaller.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm fine. What about you? What happened?
It's a long story. Let's go check on Derwood. He seemed also pretty frightened by the whole situation. Banshees, you know?
Well,
What do you do?
me, I do now.
So all those stories were right, huh?
Yes, I've never even heard of them before.
Well, scream and you die. It's very ominous. Anyway, come on, let's just keep moving.
Okay. So you're all kind of gathered in that middle room. Raeen, are you still in the corner being annoyed?
I'm gonna still sit there and I'm not moving.
Okay.
Are you digging through the goop?
Drawing circles in the sand. Or the dust.
In the
Hey, that's my
banshee
thing. That's my thing.
Just a
So-
little sad.
What was that
Just
last part,
looking at
Naila?
it.
goop. I just said drawing circles in the banshee goop.
Oh, okay. I thought you said gold. I thought you were searching for gold in the banshee goo. I was like, what?
No.
What?
Okay, so yes, Derwood, you have exhausted this room at this point. There's nothing of importance in this room. Everybody's kind of gathered except for Raeen, who is over in the corner in the previous room.
I'm
How
just
you holding up
not
there,
Derwood.
Captain?
Nyla always finds all the good stuff. I wanted to find something for once.
Well, I'm sure your time will come.
It's all about practice.
Maybe when we're at the SC.
That's
I've
not.
never seen one of those things before.
You hear stories, I guess. I've never had to fight a ghost before, but you know. No good.
I don't like them.
You and
Truly.
me both, Cap. You and me both.
I'm not a cat, I'm a gnome.
Cap.
Oh,
Nope, that happened. That totally happened.
Oh lord.
That's staying in.
Not recorded at all. Somebody clip it, please.
no.
I love how all of us chimed in at once. No, Cap.
We
Oh.
should probably finish exploring the place and try
Yep.
to get out of here.
Well, there's nothing in this room.
I'm gonna check.
Naila would go all the way down to the east. I'm sorry, the west. Through that little door.
I want to follow Nyla.
Oh, all the
I'm
way.
gonna keep an eye on my two friends.
Okay.
West, yeah.
All
I know directions.
all the way east. I mean west. So yes, in here, you open the door and you have a fairly familiar sight. Except for this time, instead of tattered old rags, there's rusty chainmail curtains concealing a pair of toilets, each with a wooden bench set against the back wall. The chutes for these ones descend really far down, as you can guess, being higher up in the mountain.
Do you want to search through these too, Derwood?
Kind of.
Oh God, no! We're not doing this. Anywho.
Alright. At least we know this place has lavatories.
Truly.
Indeed.
No chamber pots needed. I'm gonna check the room behind us.
Okay.
Naila will go with her.
Edacra?
I will follow the girls.
Okay. Derwood, are you... Please tell me you're following.
I want the chainmail curtains.
Ah, yes. The rusty iron chainmail. Okay. You spend a good 5 minutes trying to wrestle them off their mounts. Meanwhile, you guys enter the room. There is a stone-framed bed with a moldy mattress prominently in the center of this room, covered in dust and cobwebs, of course. There's a soot-stained fireplace set into the south wall there. Yeah, otherwise, you get the idea that this was bedchamber as well. That this was probably looking around at the quality of the furniture in here. The Castellan's bedchamber, specifically.
I think we're about to do the same thing. Is there anything of value here?
Ah, exactly.
Where specifically do you want to look? There's furniture around the room, the bed in the center of the fireplace.
Is there like a dresser or a bureau or something?
Yeah. There's a wardrobe and a bureau and so forth. You can go ahead.
Naila would check the wardrobe.
Okay. Stormcaller?
I'll take the bureau.
Edacra, are you doing anything?
I'm just happy to be here.
All
Is
right.
it an investigation check?
I was just going to say, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
I will.
You can check under the mattress if you want.
A 7.
Really, you're gonna have the biggest person check under the mattress.
Well, I mean, you could probably lift it easier.
Naila, you find old, tattered, dusty pieces of what used to be some remnants of possible clothing. You aren't even sure what it is, but nothing valuable inside of the...
Can Naila draw on her memory of the hidden floorboard in the last wardrobe she searched and check the floor more carefully?
Sure, if you want to give me a perception check. Investigation. Stormcaller, yes, you do a very thorough investigation, checking all the nooks and crannies, seeing if you can find any switches or levers or hidden pouches or anything. But yet again, both of you uncover nothing secreted or stashed away in either piece of furniture. Edacra, did you settle on what you were doing?
I guess I'll be checking under the bed, as a certain somebody said.
Yeah, okay. It's no small feat, or, well, it's no large feat for someone your size to lift a mattress, and check under a mattress. So you do that and see that there's just a frame under the mattress there.
See, this was a waste of time.
Oh, same here, so... Wouldn't have been any more lucky if you had checked this one either.
At about this point, Derwood, you have given up on trying to break through iron with your bare hands, rusty or not. What do you wish to do?
I want to follow them. I want to follow the sounds of them going through the room and find them.
Okay. So yes, you make your way into the room and see them tearing apart the room. Raeen, are you still in the corner? In the other room?
Yeah, I've kind of just been staring at the puddle of goop, thinking
Potential girl.
if yes, potential, and thinking if I could find a way to keep it or bottle it.
Alrighty. Well, she's contemplating that. Anybody wanting to do anything specific else in the room over there?
Yeah, Naila kind of sensing that this is the Castellan's room.
Yeah.
You know, the guys. Just kind of wanted to take a closer look around for like hidden panels or loose floorboards or anything that may have like valuable.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check then.
I'm gonna drop the mattress.
That's a
and
23.
That's a 20. That was a 20. Sorry, you dropped the mattress and what, Edacra?
Then I'm gonna leave the room.
Leave the room? Okay. So, yes, your perception check, you are very aware of what's in the room here. So much so you can nearly see old footprints in the dust, and actually what you do actually notice is handprints, very distinct handprints, in the soot on the back wall of the fireplace.
Ah, okay. Naila will put her hands on those handprints and presumably push.
Okay. Pushing on the back of the fireplace there causes a secret door to swing open on stone hinges there. Inside, you see a small room, mostly empty, but there rests a fairly large iron chest with clawed feet against the south wall.
Ooh, look what I found. And she, like, tries to open it.
Okay. Are you actually saying that out loud to anyone, or just kind of to yourself?
Yeah. She just says, I mean, she says it out loud, but not necessarily to anybody.
Yeah, so to
Stormcaller
yourself.
will wander over.
Okay. Yes, I would think the grating of stone would catch the attention of anybody in or just slightly outside of the room. So that being said, yes, you walk over to the chest, and you notice that it has a built-in lock with a small circular indentation.
Can I examine the indentation?
Yeah. Looking close enough, you do realize that there is a symbol inside of it. A very familiar symbol.
Oh, it's the ring. It's the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And she digs through her pocket and pulls it out and tries to push it into the hole.
All right. Yes. So as you place it in the indentation, it is perfectly reversed to, well, act as a key. The chest itself springs open, fully opening the lid on it, sorry. And it has quite a few things in it. There are what looks to be a helmet, a pair of gauntlets in there, as well as what you can guess was at some point something of valuable to the Castellan, but stuff you don't recognize as anything important. Clearly this was his secret stash.
Now, are you gonna share what you found in there?
I mean, it's Naila and Stormcaller are just like huddled over like this pile.
Yes. Ooh. Of course. I mean, look, it's a helmet, and yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's useful. Can she tell if it's valuable? Can she?
Which part? Sorry.
The helmet. Or if it's sturdy or whatever.
It is fairly sturdy. It is, let's see here. It's actually kind of imbues a little bit of, not fear, but a sense of dread looking upon it. Not so much that you'd want to put it down, but you do get kind of an intimidation fear from it.
And then did you say gauntlets? Or
yes, there's a pair of gauntlets as well.
okay. This helmet's it's
spooky.
odd.
What type of armor is this?
I'm sorry, you cut out that last word. Armor is what?
Sorry. What type of armor is it? Like medium, light, heavy? Just a helmet?
It's just the helmet.
Cool. I kind of want to try and put it on. Can I try it on?
I mean, hold it first, and then decide if you still want to wear it. But sure, and she'll pass it over, and then pick up the gauntlets and examine those.
I assume I feel the same dread?
You feel a small sense of dread and intimidation. Nothing that makes you want to, like, throw it away from you or run away or anything, but there is an aura to this helm.
Alright, she hands Naila her great axe and is like, in case I go crazy.
All right.
All right.
Could you perhaps, if you're afraid you may go crazy, step further away from me than this small room?
There. Edacra!
Oh, Lord.
check something.
This way.
He left the room, didn't he?
No, she like runs out of the room holding us up, going after him.
Okay, Naila will continue to hold the gauntlet, but kind of follow at like a safe distance, at what she deems to be a safe distance.
Okay.
She doesn't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try this on, and if I go crazy and berserk, I need you to just stop me.
I'm sorry, what?
Here's my other weapons.
Here's my other weapons.
What? Nope. Too late.
Okay.
Like, twice my size.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
sure it'll be
hold on.
fine.
What do you mean if you go berserk?
I don't know, it's a cool, probably magical helmet. Either it will strike fear into my enemies or make me berserk. Even odds.
What if it does
Andrew
both?
just waggled his eyebrows when you said that. I'm a little scared now. I just want you guys to know this.
Possibly both. These are not mutually exclusive things. Berserking often strikes fears into my enemies, but however, I need you to pin. Wait.
Chicken attack.
Ah, the
I
attack.
need you to stop me by trying to do anything dumber than usual.
It'll be
I was
fine.
about to
Put on the
say.
helmet.
Okay then.
Hey,
That was
can you
like a
identify magical items, or
So-
are we just winging this?
As far as identifying magical items, you have to like take an hour to focus with it or meditate next to it or study it deeply. There is a spell for identify, or you could take it to someone who has said spell, and they could do it instantly, kind of a thing. But yeah, just identifying it necessarily takes some time. And like if you want to attune an item specifically to yourself, certain items gain benefits because of that. Again, it's that same focus for a while, and you would identify and learn everything about it. That being said, if you use an item in such a way that it triggers the item's effect, whatever it may be, it will trigger it. You'll just not know why.
Cool.
So...
Well, we're about to perform science, kids.
I'm very scared.
We'll be fine. Just take off the helmet. You're big. Someone can hold me, and you just take it out. It'll be fine.
Okay, so at that...
Sneaky enough.
So at that, she kind of readies this full face mask helm. It's, how to describe? So it is a full helm that will surround her whole head and her face. There are holes for the eyes and clearly some sort of breathing slits, almost in a way that make it resemble kind of a skull. Not directly, but a very abstract version of a skull. So she readies herself and steels herself and slowly lowers it over her head, and it fits near perfectly. As she does this, she doesn't notice any effect. Nothing is outwardly apparent to her besides the fact that she's wearing a helmet. But both Naila and Edacra and Derwood, are you still in the room?
Yeah, I am.
And Derwood as well, immediately notice that her eyes are glowing isn't even the right word, just projecting red light. And she just creates this evil visage, this fearsome visage. Again,
Caller?
you guys are not leaving, you guys are not running, but it is very intimidating.
Stormcaller?
Edacra, take it off.
What?
Now
No, I'm
kind of
fine.
stumble back and be like, "What?
Is anything different? I'm not feeling anything. Is this supposed to do something cool?
Will you take it off? Take off the helmet, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. We'll attempt to take off the helm.
All right, and you do so without any struggle at all.
What did it do? You guys kind of seem nervous.
No, it's okay.
I
It's
think
gonna
we
be.
should leave it here.
Yes. Oh,
Keep it.
absolutely. Keep it. But it was sort of frightening.
Wait till you.
perhaps?
Okay, so wait till you use rage mode. How's that?
She looks extremely excited, wide-eyed at this helm. It's like, okay. I mean, unless someone wants to argue me for it, of course.
It will definitely strike fear into your enemy's hearts.
Okay.
I will agree.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead. I'll add that to Stormcaller's inventory here. And okay, what are we doing now? Rayan, are you still in the corner?
I have figured out that I have a lens, you know, that I collected from that creepy monster thing,
Right.
to use as like a bowl to collect the goop.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to find my way back to them.
Okay.
Or the rest of the party.
So at about the time she's taking the helmet off, you miss the entire thing. You come slowly like a toddler walking into the room with a shallow bowl full of goop, intently staring at the bowl, intending to go in without spilling a drop. And you guys see her walking into the room like that.
Rayan? What is that?
Remains of the banshee. I think I got a bit carried away. I don't know. She really interested me. And I guess I just didn't think it properly through, so I just kind of want to collect this and do something with it.
I'm not sure I understand.
What I'm kind of trying to say is like a Stormcaller. I'm sorry for how I acted and, you know, holding you back and such. I think I got carried away being, you know, so I'm not the best with words. Do you understand what I mean?
We'll take a deep breath and put the scary helmet under one arm and walk over and put a hand on your shoulder. She's like, hey, it happens. Look. Banshees are evil creatures, and sometimes evil creatures people find attractive. However, usually they use that to hurt you. And sometimes we get lost in that.
Yeah.
Methinks.
Pats you on the shoulder, trying her best to be comforting. This is not her strong suit, clearly. And I'm sorry. Look, everyone was fleeing. Someone was going to get hurt. Like, you might have been okay, but if anything had happened, people could die.
And you totally acted in like the best way, and I just want to take this scoop and let's not talk about what's gonna happen after.
I just want to take this goop.
Well, there is tendency in this group, it seems, to be fascinated with prison dead, and I people tend not to have this level of fascination. I understand that this might be a cultural difference, because in the mountains, usually they're evil, and we don't. Why? She just looks to the rescue. Why? What is it with them? Anyway.
I don't know why you say in this group.
Do any of you have like a bottle or something that would make it easier to carry them?
Well, I'm checking my equipment.
Mizui has a pair of gauntlets that she just found.
I have a pair of flesh gloves.
Oh god, that just sounds so wrong.
I want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Are you pouring the goop of? Are you pouring the banshee's ectoplasmic corpse into your gloves?
I mean, we can. She can take them if she would like them.
I think that would be very helpful.
Caller
Thank
looks
you.
off
You're
to the
welcome.
into the camera like she's on the office. Turning back to her friend.
Woo! Wow.
Okay, I would like to give Rayan my flesh glove.
Wait, hold on. Do you remember the mushroom wine that Rayan and I drank?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the empty bottle?
Yes.
I've got a bottle. Oh
Good.
my gosh.
Good.
Please put the flesh gloves away.
I don't want to hear
No,
flesh
I
gloves
still want to
again.
give them to Raeen.
I'm settling.
Flesh gloves.
Flesh gloves.
Because they looted orcs.
The orcs, and he thought they were worth keeping.
So did you.
You took the gloves of
They
skin
were too.
men and wear them?
No, I don't wear them. I just am planning on selling them at some point
Whom?
to an
I
orc.
would buy them.
An orc.
The wish.
Do we know what type of flesh it is?
I didn't think to look.
Well, you're holding them currently.
Check what
Can
type of
I
flesh it is?
look at them and figure out what kind of flesh they are?
Give me an insight check.
Can I
Dokie.
leave this room?
You can.
I have my cool helmet.
It's a
Naila will
10.
follow Stormcaller and show off the new gloves. We'll look at the gloves together.
So Naila, while he's looking at them, and kind of mutters to himself and takes realization that it's elf skin. They're both elf skin gloves.
Naila, would you like my gloves?
To go with the pair of gloves that you already have.
No.
Oh my god. Right. Okay.
She like physically shivers and is like, ugh.
All right.
Okay.
Okie day. So, that being said, Naila, your gauntlets. You said you wanted to look at them? How's that mean? What's Naila doing?
I just like to examine them, see if they give me a weird feeling like the helmet, or if I can tell anything else about them.
Well, they are solid, polished silver in color. You can guess not actually steel, something, well, more handy than that. They have gold inlays all over them, specifically across the knuckles in the shape of what looks to be some kind of horn filigree of some kind, and an image of some sort of large monster. You aren't entirely sure which. You want to go ahead and give me an insight check?
That's a 7.
That's a 7. Yeah, you're not very sure. Your best guess is either some kind of lion or some kind of bearded drunk person. You're not sure.
These are kind of oddly beautiful, but there's something weird on them. I can't quite make out what it is.
All right.
I can get them, I guess. Can I also make an insight check?
Sure. Flesh gloves. Yep, nope.
No, nothing.
You hand them back to her and say, it's definitely some kind of bearded drunk person.
I'm pretty sure that's a bearded. I'm pretty sure that's just a drunk dwarf, my dude.
So, that being said, you guys have explored all of Axholm at this point. There's no areas you have left untouched. What do you wish to do?
Should we head back and tell the villagers that this is a good place to take up residence?
Would you consider this a good place?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is now.
Yeah.
Well, it does require a
A
fair
little bit of cleanup.
There's a tub.
Dead thing.
There's a tub with hot water.
We could tell them.
It does have running water, which is pretty nice for these days. Just saying.
All things considered, perhaps we should rest here
I agree
and
with
then
that.
go back to the village? Into Vandalin? I mean, not to complain, but I'm not really feeling tip-top.
There's like a latrine room, the top floor that has a weird pair of gloves in there.
We managed to ride back fast enough. We can get back and sleep on beds.
In our own rooms.
Okay, if
Yeah, it's not a far travel. It's like 15 miles. You guys would take about an hour and a half, depending.
Just an hour. If anything happens, we'll keep you safe.
I think we should go back.
all right.
Yeah, I think we should definitely go back.
I just realized something.
sure.
Where are our horses?
Outside.
Outside. Hide
They
where we
stayed
left
out there
them.
this whole time.
Yes, they are horses. Why are you so afraid they will run off?
Because I am this humongous creature.
Yes, and you're in here.
What would intimidate the horse then? Something bigger than you.
You tied them up, didn't you? Didn't we?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
No?
Sure.
I don't know.
We'll go with probably. You're responsible enough, adventurers. Okay.
Alright. Let's do the ride back then.
So yes, you guys are returning to Phandalin, and we will
Wait.
call it. What? Yep. Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I just don't think we should leave it open so anything could walk in. Perhaps we could ask Raeen to close the thing behind us and then come out the chimney.
Sure.
We just leave it open? That doesn't seem safe.
But how?
What about that hole that like things are coming through?
Well,
We literally climbed through the chimney. I don't think.
yeah, and
Look,
you're
right
expecting
at
like elderly and children to do the same?
No, just okay. I mean, they're not evacuating to it right now.
Alright. What do you guys want to do? Party?
I think we should leave it open.
Okay. Naila doesn't
Sure.
feel obligated to argue.
Guess.
Okay.
Then I guess I won't argue either.
Okay, so open it is. Okay, so you guys are making your way back to Phandalin. We will call it for the night. We'll wake up in Phandalin in the morning, and that's where we'll start our next adventure.